What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, my sister Black Velvet. Let me drop the link for you real quick. Yeah, we got some shit to talk about today. Not really, but it's just, it's just interesting how things play out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna watch a little video clip. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing that, straight upload bullshit no more. That shit is a dub. So when we talk about anything that has to do with screen recordings, we will be talking about screen recordings live. Okay. So people that don't like people cutting in and talking, then this just won't be played. You know what I'm saying? We want to old school polar game when it comes to dealing with these ruffians. Hold on. I'm mad I said ruffians. I think cilantro got some type of sedating powers because every time I eat something that got to do with cilantro, that shit, I be fucking like mad, relaxed, and tired. Hey, what's up, BAD? I'm not good sis. Get up here. And I need to really turn my bigo notifications on because listen, I had turned. Thank you to Velvet and my sister Diva because well no Diva because Velvet was a little bit late, so this is probably gonna be news to you too because bigo don't hold nothing or whatever. Like you won't be seeing it probably for like the first time I think. Well, I didn't record the whole thing. I only recorded like 17 minutes. Like I'm not doing any of that. Hey, old son, I'm not doing any of that anymore. Okay, I'm not doing any of that. Look at my mic over here closer. Okay, there go my sis. That's you, girl.
It's me. It's me.
Okay. You got something on in the background? Like your YouTube is still open?
I'm trying to connect my headset.
Okay.
Is that better?
Yes, 100 times better. It's perfect.
Okay. All right. Oh, it popped up. I was just joking. I typed in yeast infections LLC. ah.
Nah, that's what we got. We are yeast infections. You get what I'm saying? And the biggest of the yeast infections, they have made an appearance. But can we say that we really surprised those sis?
No. I'm interested to see what this video about, but
Yeah, let's
man.
get some lights up. Let's get it together. You know what I'm saying? We gotta let them wait a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like they're
Of
gonna wait a
course, of
little
course.
bit.
It's gotta simmer. It's gotta simmer. Let it
Yeah,
simmer.
get the flavor together. See somebody left because they ain't want to wait. Good riddance.
Oh man.
Good. Oh shit. What? I don't know. Oh. People leave anyway out here. Because some people dipping in and out. Anyway, we're gonna get to the video when we get to the video or whatever. But
How many
I
people we
guess
got in here?
we got 12 now. We have 14, but 2 people left. You know what I'm saying? Like people be looky loos and shit. That's cool. You know what I'm saying?
That's okay. That's okay.
We be chatting up to have 3 motherfuckers in here and still have a good time. So you get what
What
I'm
you
saying?
said.
Like you know what I'm saying? So it's like we don't really care about that. You know what I'm saying? But I think now I'm gonna put my little notifications back on. But I don't expect more than what I caught. I didn't catch the whole. I don't know how long they was live. I caught what the fuck I caught. You know what I'm saying? Hey Claudia, the people was
I was
coming.
able to see some of it, just a little bit of it today. And I had set a little reminder that you was going live or whatever. So I was trying to watch a little piece of it, but boy, I'm
It
gonna just
really wasn't
wait.
good. Like fuck it, let's because we're gonna get to the roast part because you know what I'm saying that's the fun part of this. Like and no shade, you know what I'm saying? Like and people, I don't care. Like people may take this the wrong way. Like I just wish everybody the best of luck at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like 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 I don't have any ill intentions. I don't care. You get what I'm saying? Like it's not that deep for me anymore. It's not that
No, we
deep.
just we just here for a
Hey
good old
Harlem,
shits and giggles at this
that's
point.
it.
Cause
That's
I
it.
mean, it don't matter. It there is nothing anybody can do. They can go dig up Johnny from the grave and it's still gonna be the
It's gonna be
same
what it's gonna
shit.
be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was orchestrated to be that way. You get what I'm saying? Not that somebody is there because of an actual crime they committed, but that culty behavior don't fly in the USA. It just don't, and it really don't fly. Hey, auntie, and it really don't fly in the South at all. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
That's why it just puzzles me why generation after generation, year after year, the people that want to build these supposed black meccas and all this other shit of the conscious community, why the fuck do y'all keep choosing Georgia? It's like,
Yeah.
like what is it about Georgia that has this set appeal for all the cult behavior and shit? When we already seen what happened with Dr. York, like is Georgia what is Georgia two cult community zero?
I mean, for real, the white folk go to Utah, they ain't even getting
Yeah,
locked up like that. But they got
yeah,
warned and that's it. Like,
that's it. They be doing all type of shit in Utah, and don't nobody fuck with them. We have. When's the last time you heard of a white culty motherfucker getting locked up, sis?
I
Okay,
can't.
me either. The one who in the last one he got unalive. What was that? David Koresh. I think that's the last one that I can even remember. But his ass wasn't
Right.
in nobody Utah though. Utah got
And I
that.
think the only reason why David got deleted was because people that was outside was just a little bit overzealous. They probably could have took him alive if they really wanted to.
Right. You get what I'm saying? Like, nah, matter of fact, nah, sis, nah, I gotta disagree. Now they had to unalive Mr. Koresh because that nigga, the shit that people thought carbonation was gonna do, that nigga was doing. That nigga was they was cum. You
Yeah,
like
but it was the kids, all them
right.
people that got burnt.
Those is the sad stories.
That's the
Exactly.
bad part. Yeah,
Right. I agree with you with that. But he was ready. He's like, fuck it. Mom, I'm going down. The flock going down. Fuck it. You get what I'm saying? But he's the last one, and that's when we was kids, literally. You understand?
yeah,
So, and we grown women. Um,
yeah. Because I'm 21 and a half. If anybody
you
didn't know.
know, I'm 25 and a quarter. You
That's
understand? So
it.
I'm just saying, like, it don't people gotta be smart about some shit. It's even like with Dusty Nuts. Dusty Nuts could have got away with everything that he did and was doing. All the fuckery and foolishness, except for see clout chasing. Remember how I told you like smoking clout rocks? Smoking clout rocks will get you in a lot of shit. And
Every
he was
time.
smoking clout rocks, and that's what got him in the mess. If he'd have stayed in Belize, in the jungle somewhere where you're supposed to have been, you could have just been doing whatever. You could in all these third world countries that these people have traveled to, you could have just been keeping people in closets. You could, you know what I'm saying? I'm not suggesting that people be in closets too, because people read too deep in when people saying shit. It's just an analogy of it. Like, you understand? If this is the life that you really wanted and you felt as God how it should have been, that's where you should have been. Not in nobody's USA. When you brought your little funky ass back to the USA, to Georgia in the USA, you played yourself. You could have went to he could have went to nobody Utah though. He definitely couldn't have went to fucking Utah.
No, if he was white, he could have went to Utah and
Yeah.
got away with it. He
Yeah, he black. He couldn't have went nowhere in the USA. You should have stayed your happy ass in the
no.
tropics somewhere.
I think when that dude, I think it was the first. I don't know if it was Pice. God, I always forget his name. When they got kicked out of
Hey,
Costa
first class.
Rica, and
Mm-hmm.
that guy, and if y'all talking to me and I don't say nothing, it's because I don't see the comments. So
That's all
hey
right. She don't.
everybody,
She's not a comment watcher like me. I
yeah,
watch the comments too much.
no, it's no, I'm being big bag. I'm looking online to see what kind of ice cream I can order while we live. That's the truth about it, y'all. So forgive me. Charge it to my head, not my heart. Um, but when that guy, I think it was Phoenix, when he tried to give him that land in Belize, he should have took it
He should
and
have.
really tried instead of trying the uh God, I be trying to follow the YouTube standards instead of trying to have relation with that man
Right,
wife.
touch lunch. Exactly. He let his sexual organ in his lower region supersede his brain. Exactly. As always. As always. And even in that in turn, that's when people, and this is where you can see when people, when you massage young people brains because they can't pick up on certain stuff, like that would have been a red flag for me then. Anybody that was there with him that stayed after that, it's like you should have known it was gonna go downhill at some point, even if it wasn't like going to jail downhill. Like
Girl,
This
he did it with everything was had something to do with sex. He did it with Yaya. I
mm-hmm,
mean, like, all remember when all and some this may be too far for some of y'all, but this is when carbonation first got started. It was a whole lot of I'm leaving because of something to do with sex with him, and it like he could have had so much, and a lot of those people probably would have still been there if it just wasn't for the fact of everything revolves around my penis.
right. But you know what, sis? I'm gonna just play because it's like a little 17-minute video, and we could cut in and anything that you want to chime in on. Like you more than welcome to chime in because I'm definitely gonna chime in if I feel like it's the need. You know, the video's just not gonna play for 17 minutes. We ain't about to sit here and even do that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me get that up. And like I said, I tried the little the drive thing. I will never be doing that again. So I had to upload it like unlisted on my page so that I could delete it after so YouTube won't play in my face. But yeah, I don't understand why they even have this drive option if it's not gonna go directly to the drive. You know, I uploaded that shit like 2 hours ago, sis. And it's still not
No.
it still wasn't up there. I'm like, really? All right, so let me put this YouTube thing up here. Let's add that. Oh, let me see. Let me fuck around with these little settings. Let me see what these do. Matter of fact, no, let me leave this alone. Let me leave these settings alone because me and settings don't work. I'm gonna leave it just how it is or
Okay.
whatever. Okay. Let me
I
try
see
something.
that hair growing back, y'all.
Yeah, it is. Everybody here going back, but it's like I don't even know what was the purpose. The feathers and cooking and all that stuff. It means nothing. Not to me, it means absolutely nothing. I don't see her as beautiful as some women people are telling her. I don't see her as charming or anything. I see her as a scorned woman. The character, yeah.
Oh, so they talking
The
about the
character.
Terry. Damn, I hate I missed this. I ain't see this part.
Oh, you didn't see this part? Okay, good. So the next move that I'm praying, and I would love, I've been looking and searching high and low for any type of GoFundMe. I have to get off soon. Any type of way that we can have where the state is not representing him. The state can never represent him again. Right. Mm-mm. Yeah, so we have all of that, and just to wrap everything up, and then if you guys have anything else that you want to say to close out, but we have everything
Excuse
put
me.
very neatly and organized on YouTube, Nature Boy TV. We have a brand new website, maliciousprosecution.co. Yeah, you can get updates on there. We also
The sound went out for me. Did it go out for you?
no, because I paused it and I didn't even realize that I had my mic off or whatever and stuff, and I'm sitting there talking. My thing is this, right? They have not learned anything from the first go round, right?
Mm-mm.
You have to learn from whatever mistakes you may have made, like when you have legal criminal situations that did not go in your favor type stuff, and they haven't got it. Like social media has been the majority of the reason why your little husband or whatever you calling him is not coming home. It's just not happening because it's like y'all not showing, y'all still not, the court wants some type of respect or some type of change to be had. Even though you're not going to get it like just the first go around, he's probably going to have to put in a couple of pills or whatever. But
Girl,
this
Pop
is
Pop go be in college by the time he see an appeal.
right. But even if he's lucky enough to, get one somehow, because you never know. You know what I'm saying? Like, because lately, because even like with the YSL case, like Georgia, as far as them not doing things according to the book, has been coming to light. You understand? Like the
Yeah.
judges really be doing shit that are legally against people's rights legally, and we're watching it play out even with the rapper Young Thug, where the judge tried to force a witness or somebody in the background. No, matter of fact, one of his defendants or something to do or say something, but did not have the lawyer presence, and that was against his rights. And then got mad that the lawyer pointed it out, and then tried to put the lawyer in jail. So now that case, like Young Thug's gonna come home, but that was just a side note. But you know what I'm saying? So there is a slight possibility. But what they don't understand is we are not the people, we can't do shit for y'all. So you telling us all this, most of the shit that y'all saying, y'all done said this shit 100 times. we all said it too. You understand what I'm saying? We are like, and I'm not changing it. I don't care how nobody feel. People could feel like, oh, you jacking nature. But I'm not jacking the TV, and I'm never gonna jack it because I already know what the fuck is going on. You understand? Like I don't
What you
like. I'm not
said.
gonna hate another person just enough to make myself look stupid. Like fuck it. It don't matter how they go as long as they go. I don't. I like my chromatic points. I need to keep them shits in line. You feel what I'm saying? So I can't fuck around with shit like that. But them explaining all of this shit ain't gonna do shit. Y'all need to go figure out and get some money. You need at this point, you need a fucking probably maybe if and it's not no Lloyd Velvet. You know what I'm about to say it does make sense. Yeah, he's not gonna be home until pop because he gonna need like a 300K lawyer now at this point. Where
He
had
gonna
they
need more than that. And I had it. So okay, I'm sorry, because this cola live, but Lacola, please let me interject, because I agree with what you're saying. You know, I have a squirrel moment. Is that okay?
that's all right. That is so
I
that's
okay, I agree with you that they on social media too much, and I have said this since before Nature Boy got sentenced. Pleading to social media does nothing. We
nothing.
have no fucking power. We know we can't do shit. We can't change shit. There is nothing that we can do. Nothing whatsoever. Nothing. So coming up here and telling us he doesn't have a blanket, he's not
Right,
eating properly, he's the king of the universe, and none of this, it changes nothing. They should have been quiet from the beginning.
hmm,
The day Nature Boy got arrested and y'all seen how serious the charges was, y'all all should have went radio silent.
right,
Everybody should have got off social media. And if y'all were on social media, we shouldn't have never known y'all was on the each and every one of y'all in their house should have had some job outside of the
right,
house. If the queen don't work, okay. If Fufu is, I mean, Aya is the cook, fine. But everybody else needs to have a job. I don't give a
right.
fuck if y'all was out there cutting goddamn grass and washing cars and selling honey drippers, being the bottle people that I hear that they have in
Right.
Atlanta selling
And
water
with
on the side of the
Aya,
road.
you rode the streets for less. You understand? You was on Figueroa, girl. You know what I'm saying? Like you know how to get a coin the best way you know how. Hey, Miss Miyagi says, hey Tavon, you know how to do it the best way you need to do it. Exactly. Y'all sat on your hands thinking that what they call that cosmic currency was supposed to do this shit. Don't nobody want to hear this shit now. It's too far gone now. Even like what you said, Velvet, with being fucking quiet. When they got that deposition or whatever, when they got that paperwork with all the stuff that with the video cam from the police officer, which Natiri proved to the police. She told the police this nigga ain't even do shit. You understand what I'm saying? All of that stuff, y'all was supposed to be quiet and been like, bam, whatever lawyer y'all got, they was supposed to feel like y'all was stupid and didn't know nothing about nothing. You was supposed to surprise them in the court and make them have to adjust shit. Instead, y'all went and put all this shit on the internet before the trial even started. So it had gave
Yeah.
them time to figure out what their defense is for y'all because y'all already showed them what y'all coming in the courtroom with, you stupid ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, you let your left hand know what your right hand was doing, which was dumb.
Dumb as
Which
shit. Let me
was
tell you,
dumb.
I'm gonna
Like
play
if
a
you
little.
was gonna leak it and not tell nobody.
They
You
wasn't even
know,
supposed to leak it, sis. Not trying to be funny. They had gold. If they had a good lawyer with the shit that they had, all that police shit where the police is over there talking about, like, yo, like, what is this? They would have ate that. You had an ain't shit lawyer because y'all was broke and wanted to stay broke and thinking that people is supposed to give a fuck. All these people that be coming up on their little bigo panels, it's not right. All that. They not giving you no coins. So you shaking your head and happy that everybody agrees with y'all, but people agreeing doesn't pay for no legal shit. It don't do nothing for nobody but people agree with you. Where that wasn't the case and stuff, but y'all going about this the same way that y'all went about it, and the results of it were not positive for y'all. And from the little bit of time that I had on there, like I don't know, you said you caught a little bit of the beginning or something of it, because
no,
like I ain't seen no. Mhm.
I just caught when they were sitting up there saying, I think and it only caught like maybe like a snippet of just scrolling through social media. But I
Okay.
caught
You see
her
any
saying,
beans or something? Cause I ain't see a shit. I ain't see nothing flying.
"Oh no, I didn't see that," because I caught somebody like replay, just playing a little piece of it. So I don't know nothing about. I don't think they got no beans because they ain't been getting no beans.
Right, and that's my whole thing. Where it's like I know what they tried to do. I get it because they had mad people in that live. I'm not even gonna hold you, but this is the problem sometimes with people that don't get. It's just like how when you fell back from from bigo. Hold on one second, Papa. I gotta ask you something. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Okay, y'all. I guess I run my
I'm
mouth.
sorry. I'm sorry. Because that was real quick. He wanted my phone because he's hijacked my other phone. So now I ain't even got a second device. So now I'm, you know what I'm saying? Because even with
Do
that
your
beat,
thing, pop pop.
yeah, he done got me. Roblox done got me. He done jacked his. The phone is his now. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
do your thing, pop pop. But no, I can't. I don't think they. Okay, so this is what I think that because Nature Boy can sit up here and say that there's a need, then all of a sudden he'll, like for instance, I need a new pair of Jordans.
right.
Boom, new pair of Jordans.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I call bullshit. Like that's what they thought they was gonna do. But had they got they little bony asses up and worked for the white man quietly, quietly, it could have even been temp jobs.
It could have been anything. It could have been DoorDash. It could have been Uber. You know, people is caking off Uber Eats. Let me tell you, the whole Uber Eats lady had a whole BBL body and shit delivering my food. You know what I'm saying? So if I guess DoorDash got a coin,
Yeah,
Uber definitely got a coin. When I take the Uber, and sometimes they'll be talkative. Like if I have a Uber that fucked up and they cancel, like I had to cancel them and get another one. I'm upset and I'm talking to the new one. These
right.
You can make a nice living on Uber. A very nice. You can pay rent, buy food. Like you can really like it's up to you and how hard you want to work.
Girl, I wish they had some shit like that when I was younger.
Me
And
too.
yeah, oh my God, especially when I was a young single mama bitch, I would have been out here getting that shit.
You seen
You hear
Aaron
me?
was doing Instacart. Remember when he was in Pennsylvania with Gaggett and them?
Oh,
Remember?
Philly,
I
yeah.
think yeah, Philly. I think one of you or the Petty sisters had the picture of it or whatever. Yeah, he was doing Instacart. So if true Mr. High and Mighty at the time, it wasn't beneath him to do some fucking Instacart. Why wasn't it with y'all? But I'm gonna play a little bit more of this video or whatever. Like I said,
But
it's
no,
7.
I feel what you're saying, and people don't understand it. Like that Nature Boy, at this point, there's no need to blame the system. You blame your fucking self
Yeah.
because y'all dropped the fucking ball.
Yep. All right.
Y'all are 50% responsible. Bookers suck ass.
Right. But y'all chose, and then y'all
Like,
played around and kept playing around and kept playing around and
right.
playing around.
Like the things they fuck around and find out. Like if you buying your deodorant from the Dollar Tree and it's 100 degrees outside, how much protection do you feel like you go have?
Right. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
Dollar Tree deodorant. Okay, I'm sorry. Play the
Okay.
bean footage.
Also have a GoFundMe. Now, we send the GoFundMe out personally to people because we have trolls. So we gonna make sure that we make available the lines of communication open. We really do to get this resolved. It really does take a community. It really does take us uniting. We really do need to come together to support because everybody knows that he doesn't deserve to be in there. That was very excessive. It was very biased. Everybody's seen what happened, you know. And as far as people that, oh my God, because why we it's the same thing, bro. Like why are they trying to act like and if y'all feel like that's something he should pay for, then 2 years, almost 3 years of his life is more than enough time paid. Right. That's more than enough time paid for something that everybody goes through. But because y'all expected him to be, because he calls himself God, y'all expected him to be like, oh, all the time. When if you know anything about life, you know everything is a balance, and with good comes bad. Right. And so, as much as you try to be good, some bad things are going to happen. It's how you deal with it, it's how you maneuver the situation. It's not that doesn't mean that you're a bad person because bad things happen around you. Right. Or the people around you, bad things happen to them. Right. So I'm just like, it just gets me upset because I've already had a couple people come at me like, oh, like, but you defending, because y'all don't know. I've actually met these people. Like, I actually met y'all. I sat down with y'all in person. With y'all. Yeah. Like in live and direct, like how you said that, how he's very generous. I experienced that because when we sat down on the boardwalk at Rum Runners and we ate, I didn't pay anything. When we went to a hotel on the Cape, I didn't pay anything. When we went up to the tide pools, I didn't pay nothing. Right. The whole time I was around y'all, I didn't have to pull out nothing out of my bag. Nothing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? All I had to do was tell y'all about what we're on. Like, oh, so this is this and this is that. Exactly. But he literally.
Did you pause it?
I keep doing that. Like I need to just leave my mic on. This is the shit what I mean by people that are carbonation followers and said supporters and shit. What the fuck does it mean that because you went to eat out with these motherfuckers, right? That you didn't have to pay it? How does this deem anybody a good person? Where the gag is, homegirl, you didn't have to pay nothing because you was gonna pay at the end of the night with that booty.
Basically.
But you're so excited. He shouldn't be in jail because I went out to eat with y'all and I didn't have to pay anything. People are just so stupid. Hey, Akasha. Exactly, Akasha. He was, and this is the thing, these people don't see it till it's too late. And then they wonder why it was so important. Like, okay, he can't get beans. He can't do this. He can't do that. Because this is the way. This is what pimps do to hoes too. It ain't no different. Like you so beautiful. Here, let me buy you this dress. Ooh, let me here, you need $200, you need $500, you need $1,000. Next thing you know, ask Aya. Aya went from doing music videos to strutting on the boulevard.
I heard that, but I ain't been able to find a music video she been
Nah,
in
she
yet.
did. She was in Nipsey Hussle in one of his. I seen it. I swear to God, I wouldn't lie. You know, I wouldn't lie.
I
I
know
seen
it.
it. But that's the only video I ever seen her in. So I don't know how soon the tuition happened or whether the tuition was happening, because some of them people that be video vixens be doing the tuition too. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know if it was during, but girl, you were on one of the hardest strips in the world for the tuition. You get what I'm saying? You not as dumb, and that's the thing with people. A lot of people don't get it. For some reason, I don't even get it. I have a soft spot for Aya, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because she gives me childlike, but then I'm like, I don't know if are you really childlike in the mind? Are you just playing childlike? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But it's like I never with Aya was just like, oh my God, like I never, like when I was going in, ever really went in on Aya like that. I don't know what it is, but it's like now is I don't know. What's that shit that everybody said this is like based on that BET thing?
Ruthless.
Right. She might be she might be playing it all in
I
my
tried to watch it and I got a little bit of Nature Boy vibes, just a little bit. But then when you get past like maybe the third episode, I don't really see it. That's just me.
See, I still, and that's my thing. I don't know. I never even watched one episode, but I'll take your word for it because
I tried. I did. I gave it my best shot. Yeah.
Hey,
And my
Trooper.
Simon Cowell voice, that's a no for me, dog.
Yeah. You get what I'm saying? But this is why they are stuck in such delusion, because they have callers like this person that are painting a meal as a person being a good person, and that's just crazy to me.
I mean, Jeffrey Dahmer was a good host too. He brought the people in, tried to get them drunk. You know, like, does that
Right.
paint him as a good person? I'm
And
just
this is what
saying.
people don't get. This everybody, every serial iller, right, in
Mm-hmm.
history, You have to be a good person to do messed up stuff to people. If you was just, who hangs around people that look like they might do something to them?
I don't
Ain't
know.
nobody, right? So you gotta look nice, talk nice, be nice until it's time to strike. And this is how he was able to get all of these people. But I'm gonna play a little more. But it was the callers for me. Most of the times why I can't really do bigo when I have to do like any recording of them, because the callers, even when Dusty Nuts was home, the callers be fucking it up for me, because I'm like, yo, who who's raising you people? And these is people not trying to be funny, that are living amongst us, that we probably wouldn't even know their brains is fried like that. I remember one time when Dusty Nuts was home and I was waiting for Uber or something, right? And it was this girl, like she's like in the age range or whatever, that he likes to massage brains and stuff. She said, I love myself and some shit to me or whatever, but she was saying it nice, like as a greeting. And that triggered me. I was like, wait a minute, hold on. Huh? This is outside this little group that I see that's on here. Like, girl, you drinking the Kool-Aid too, bitch? Mm-mm. No, ma'am.
I don't blame you.
We
I don't
playing
blame you
it.
at all.
He took care of everything. So, yes, he's generous. Yes, he's passionate. Y'all take that as angry. But at the end of the day, what they did to this man is absolutely horrible. It is not right. And any woman out there that is a mom that has a son, absolutely, and you ain't standing behind us, like trying to be behind him getting
Stop
free,
it, stop
then
it, stop it,
something's wrong
stop
with
it.
you, because this could happen to your son. Yeah. Like it really.
I'm
I knew
sorry,
that.
stop
Yeah,
it.
I knew
Stop
that.
it.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Oh God. Okay. I am a mama. I have one biological son. I got two bonus babies. Okay. My bonus babies are my sons are 17, 16, and 15. Okay. And I don't agree that you should lie on men to get them incarcerated. However, I also cannot sit up here and imagine myself talking about freeing the next nigga guy when I ain't taking care of my own sons.
Right. Thank
Two of
Velvet.
them women up on
Thank
that panel have sons.
thank you. Thank you. Not only that, but he didn't take care of his own goddamn sons. Only
That
son that he
part.
cared about was what was the little one, Osiris, the poor little EJ, the one that's named after him. You didn't take, so why do we give a fuck? You can't use, y'all gotta use common sense when y'all be trying to use these analogies to try and the heartstring. Because right, Velvet, I have a son and I have a bonus son. I don't agree with females lying on niggas because they jilted and they bitter and they feel some type of way and they want them to hurt. Agreed. But all that other stuff, no. He consciously was beating women. I don't agree with nobody being no woman beater. I don't agree with nobody putting people in class. I don't agree with none of that shit. None of that.
No, I don't. None of it.
But don't try to put that on everybody that got a son. Like, that could be, no, it can't be my motherfucking son. And not trying to be funny. If my son somehow by happenstance of life turned into somebody like an Eligio Bishop or whatever and stuff, and he went to jail, I'll be sad his ass is in jail. And I'll probably be more sad at trying to look and see it myself. Like, girl, what did you do wrong for this to happen? You understand? But I'm not gonna sit there and be like, well, okay, it ain't him. It ain't him just because it's my son. He
I
did.
pray that I have done a good enough job with raising mine that would never be a possibility of it happening. But all we could do is do our best. But at the same time, these bitches ain't seen their child in, oh my God, in a month
Years,
of Sundays.
years, exactly, years, and not even, and this is by design of said man that y'all keep talking
Yes,
about that could
Malia
be.
ain't even make it to her baby first birthday.
Did y'all know if he out of Georgia Diagnostics and been
No,
placed yet?
he's still
No.
in the. I've been looking. He's still in
Okay.
the. Because I'm thinking in my prediction, and this is just my prediction because I do live in the South. My prediction is they gonna send his ass to Valdosta.
I remember
That's
you
my
told me.
prediction. And Valdosta is one of the hardest, most racist. place. Can I cuss it? Have we made it past the time frame?
No, we give it like 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes.
Okay.
You gotta
That
be good. Or
also one of the
go ahead,
hardest.
because I think I slipped a couple. Go ahead. I don't care. Go ahead, because I forgot. I don't.
No,
I got my
but
monetization back, but they not working me like that no more because they might play around with me next week. All right. Hey,
well,
Chip.
I'm gonna. But that also one of the worst places you could possibly be. And I talked about this on my panel one time, and I bring it to y'all too. Y'all heard about the little boy that got rolled up in the mat,
Yeah.
Kendrick. I think his last name Johnson. That happened in Valdosta, Georgia. Valdosta is a horrible place. When
They
I go
might
to
send him
Valdosta,
there, or they
I
might try
don't.
to. I'm sorry. Go ahead, sis.
I say when I go to Valdosta, I don't go out. When the sun set, I'm in the house
Yeah,
because
because
they
you was telling
stupid.
me they still picking cotton there too, right? You said
Hell yeah,
that they still got them like on the chain gangs, like this is 1919 picking cotton.
yep.
You met, and that matter of fact, that's probably where they are gonna send him because they know, not trying to be funny, in the time that we in and people being like followers and okay with being followers, that would probably be the best place to send him because you're not gonna have enough time to sit down and try to give people downloads and all that bullshit that you've been doing.
No, they
Because
gonna work them.
right. So you're right, because if they just send him to a regular jail, because the Georgia jails is kind of shitty. You know what I'm saying? It's like motherfuckers is getting eat up by bed bugs and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So they definitely not watching people. We see on Bigo all the time. These motherfuckers is on the phone on Bigo. You understand? So they got to send him someplace that's like that. You understand, where you need to sit down because we don't need you trying to have an uproar or whatever and stuff, because as pussy as somebody can be, it doesn't matter. If you have the gift of gab, because we see this shit every day on YouTube where motherfuckers do not be shit, but they mouthpiece be everything and people be going for it. He got the gift of gab. All you need is that, like, when you in jail, most people that's successful in jail, they not successful because they the most dangerous nigga in there. They successful because of that mouthpiece.
That's it.
Thank you, Chip. And if you could convince these people to leave they good suburban homes where they have everything and convince them to take their tuition, and you can convince a jailbird to do a lot of shit. It happens every day. People convince people to stab people in jail all the time. And they getting ready to come home, but they convince them to stab them and now they there some more time. You get what I'm saying? So it's like
Yeah.
keep putting things past. We know this nigga stupid, but our brain is not set up the way the brains of the people that he is around. These people's crazy. Thank you so much, Chip. Thank you for put this up here. Appreciate you. Hold on. Let me press play. How much time we got left to see on this video? Because these callers was, I'm gonna let it play a little bit because we got some time. It's the callers for me, but you're welcome, like you just did. Anytime you want to stop it, we gonna stop it. I'm gonna press play.
Oh yeah. Shout out to
Something
Chip,
happened to your
y'all.
son. There's and like what the saying going on here.
Hell
With
has
the
no
woman
fear like a
scorn.
woman
Yeah.
scorned.
Right. How? And she was a woman scorned by her own damn self.
Yep.
With her own pride and ego because she knew what she was getting into.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know why. Why as women we have this toxic mentality of thinking that we can change the man. Absolutely. Let that shit go. You knew exactly what you were coming into. That man been poly since he started.
Yep.
Okay. The one who had his child couldn't change that fact. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why did you think that you could?
Right.
Yes. Yes.
That's right.
So I feel like people feeling bad for her need to just get over themselves, because at the end of the day, how can you feel bad for somebody who literally said on live that she was in love with somebody else in the group? Okay. Then after she had the main man in the group jailed, got with the other guy in the group, got pregnant with the other guy in the group, then that other guy in the group leaves her to be with the baby mama of the chief. That shit diabolical to me. Absolutely. And I watched her as well. Oh, and then throwing up the three too.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
So I find it contradictory and hypocritical. A lot of people hating on this man, what they did to this man, but they still following this stuff. Even some of the people that I've noticed, there's been some other members that, like previous long time ago members, that they went on their own way, and I seen a couple of them talk something, and I'm like, but you're living the life he taught you.
Right.
You know, so like, why you don't even acknowledge? Why is you getting involved? You've been out. And that's where I get confused at when I was watching them and they're still living the lifestyle. Is wait a minute, hold up. I thought it was a cult. So if you're out, why are you still practicing cult like lifestyle? Exactly. So that's all I really gotta say. I'm gonna keep praying for my boy to get out because this is beyond wrong.
I'm thankful.
You know, I'll do what I can on my side. But I hope that more people jump on this bandwagon the same way they was jumping on that other BS bandwagon and bring him down. Like, it's a shame that why the fuck we keep doing this shit to each other. Absolutely. Any man was we supposed this is exactly what I'm not trying to be with the race thing, but this is exactly what the white man want. You know what I'm saying? It's for black and browns to be against their own. Yep. Yeah. And y'all just gave them that.
This ain't a white and black thing.
It's their own people. Black people is what crabs in a barrel.
Yep.
Yeah. No person trying to bring them.
I'm sorry, this ain't a white and black thing. Nature Boy, don't get it twisted, is a piece of crap. He is a horrible person. He is not to be trusted around small children. Hide your kids, hide your wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, Nature Boy ain't good people, but I will agree that some of the callers have a point. I do, because it's no secret, and some of y'all probably gonna be like, "Oh, Black Velvet." No, I don't believe Janae. I never have. I
And
never
obviously,
will.
before
And
even
that's
got as far
because,
as they got Cola Gang will tell you, well, you know, because you're Cola Gang, you've been here since day
yeah,
one.
like,
I was like, I wasn't jacking it. I didn't need to see. I knew what was going on from what the hell I saw and what was said in that interview. That people want to act like and change things around and move the goalposts. Hell no. It's been no from day one for me. But he's still a piece of
yeah,
shit. But he
he
should
a
be
piece
in
of
there
shit.
one of them.
He should be in the because he Nature Boy done did so much stuff that somebody could have got him on for real, for real. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
I just don't see the point of, like, yeah, okay, everybody wanted him incarcerated. He does not. So applaud yourselves. I'm just saying. I just don't believe Janae, and I don't believe her because I have been following Carbonation since the
Ain't
beginning.
showing
I I have seen her come, go, get on live, you
right.
know,
Freely.
go on a rant. My vagina is so swollen and
They
infected
try to make it
that
seem like this nigga mind is so powerful. Like you not gonna if I know anybody in a dangerous situation, right? You not leaving a dangerous situation and going back in. Your house is on fire. You not leaving the house and like, whoo, I'm out the fire. Wait a minute, I left my charger in that burning ass house. Let me go get the
child, please. The
charger.
only way I go in there is if my children in there. That's
Right.
it. I got
Everybody
insurance.
wanna over.
Everything else okay. But I've seen Janae leave and come back online. My vagina is so swollen after leaving carbonation that they couldn't get the speculum in. These are her words.
And
But
we've
then you
seen
go back.
her put the great on other people, men. This is not the first great. It's just the first great
No,
as far as it went that the person went to jail. Because
that's
she
it. And
rejected
it's
every other one prior. This is the only one that was stuck to, and everybody just forgot about that. They forgot about Prince York. Y'all forgot Oregano Waterman. Y'all forgot who else? I forgot the other. Who's the other dude? What you call it? Because it was one before Prince York. Freaking and then all of this conscious community thing. So
well,
that's the
listen. Before she even went back to Nature Boy, she was dating a guy she made off a bigo named Musa, King
right.
Musa. And when King Musa was poly, and when she got there and realized that she could not overthrow his original white wife, she got mad and left. And I was in the live when she left him. And she was online crying. And Nature Boy was in the comments calling her rain. And Solar was in the comments. Both of them were coaxing her back. She was in a hotel room. I don't know if anybody remember this tonight.
I believe it too because
Anybody?
they probably like because most of it's a mixing it. So the people they probably don't or whatever. But it's like I remember, like the move the thing. I just don't. Remember that? Because remember, I was dipping in and out, so I don't. I
Well,
just
I'm telling y'all, I've watched Janae for years, years, and I've seen her leave and come, leave and come, leave and come, Nature Boy multiple times, and every time she leaves, she goes on a rant about how carbonation is horrible, but then she takes her ass right back. I've seen it, so um I don't believe that that assault happened. I take a page out of the little book, the little boy who cried wolf
it is, and
with
that's it.
Janae.
It's like it ain't like had it been Malia or one of them. I'm sorry, I
Yeah,
okay, yeah, like yeah, you go, girl. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I see what was going on. People was really you there, like you in a jail prison, like you grew up and free as a bird or whatever. And like I said, I'm not thinking about no imaginary queendom and somebody great me. I'm just not. That's not gonna be the main focus of my topic of talking to anybody. That's not even gonna come up. It's like, no, where's putting these charges? He raped me. This is what happened. Boop boop bow. No. False imprisonment, you can't be false imprisonment when you can walk in and out. False imprisonment is motherfuckers is literally like locking you in a room somewhere.
girl, when she left to go back and get her charger, she was free.
Right. And then right,
She,
you free. You
you
had a
free.
moment like, yeah, I'm not leaving the devil's den and my Uber. I'm not leaving my Uber. I'm getting my Uber and I'm going. They sell charges at every gas station along the way.
And then what got me is she said she went to a spa.
You get what I'm saying? And it's like, but like I said, people is just so hell bent on the fact that he needed to be in jail. It just didn't matter how he got to jail. So people is just boo hooing like, it should matter. Because now if you go date one of y'all people's sons, this could be your son thing where it applies. Now if somebody like her or she go date one of your sons and it don't go the way it go, I don't want to hear nobody talking about some nah, that wasn't my son. Nah, nah, she lying. No, because y'all was singing the Amen, Hallelujah when she lied on some, of many other people. So
Well, she got away with it this time. She will do it again. One thing I can say about Material is she lives for attention. She
nah,
lives for it. Maybe so, I pray something has changed now that she has had that baby. But when it gets too quiet, we go see her with another conscious brother. Lord, I mean, did she go after Dr. Umar one time too?
yeah, yep.
See,
She was in, I think, Texas or whatever, or something. She was with that waitressing, whatever. When the killer, excuse me, the iller with that the assassin that the Prince York or whatever was sending on her, but you dancing with random motherfuckers in the club and whatever and shit like that. Like, girl, stop it.
it's
Girl, stop
something
it.
all the time. So, I mean, don't get it twisted. I'm happy Nature Boy can't be out to hurt nobody else. But I say all that to say I kind of understand where the callers are coming from.
Right. It's
I
just they
kind
go
of
want to be. I yeah, I get where I totally get where they coming from. It's their delivery is a little ugh. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I can
agreed.
understand some of it. You get what I'm saying? There's points. Hey, Princess Black,
And
it's
I know
point.
some of y'all not go agree with it. Somebody probably go chop and screw this and be like, Black Velvet is a supporter. No, I am not.
And I'm
No,
definitely
I am not.
but I guess maybe
But
because I've seen this happen to people. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes when people have never had like real life experiences that are similar to what's going on, they can't really wrap their mind. It's like black and white for them. You understand? It's just like when like my brother was younger, something like this happened to my brother, where a girl was being hot in the toddy or whatever, got caught with my brother and his friends in the house. You understand? And she tried to say that they raped her. You understand? She ended up taking that back, but what you did, the damage was already done. You understand? Like my brother did he didn't do a lot, but prison is hard for anybody when that's not your lifestyle that you would set it up for. Like he missed his trial to be a pitcher for the Yankees. You understand? He has mad mental shit that he still to this day go through. You know what I'm saying? Like even though she ended up telling the truth and he got to come out of jail, it still was what the fuck it was. He still had the repercussions of jail. getting beat
Right.
up because people were thinking he was a rapist and he wasn't. And mind you, it wasn't nobody threatened the girl or nothing because my brother wasn't a street person. Him and his friends were not street people. She got caught, didn't want to get in trouble, and this happens. This happens more than people think.
I
It's
believe
just
it.
the super villain, so people don't care. I'm pretty sure people are aware this happens a lot too. Where you know what I'm saying, like let it go for what it is. Just like all jokes aside, he's still
Shit, like them 5 young men in New York.
right. Right, that's an even better example. Not trying to be funny, but you know, I use my brother as like because that's more personal to me. Like I'm like, okay, I've experienced this shit. But yeah, right, exactly. These people did 20 something years that they can't get back for a lie, and that's just what it is. With jail, they say it's supposed to change. Like even though jail does not really reform most people, some people, if they're smart enough, they reform and they don't ever want to go back and they try to do something different. But to just not give a person an opportunity to show any type of change. You know what kind of monster that can create for a problem for us down the line that we don't really want to deal with? That's like when we was talking the other day about carbonation 2.0, right? Do we want any of these any real hardened criminals coming home talking about they love themselves? I know I
Mm-mm.
don't.
Not
I
at
know
all.
I don't need no more new no Rashad Jamal ass like followers. You understand that for the tribe or the cult or whatever want to unalive people. You understand we was better off fucking around. He was gonna go to jail regardless, and that's what people don't understand.
Yes.
It's just you know people wanted it sooner, but it was gonna happen regardless because he was doing way too much shit. Just
Yeah,
let the
Nature Boy would have put himself in the with something more concrete. And no, I don't see him getting nothing greater than a life charge like he got already. But as a troll of Nature Boy, to me, it would have been more fulfilling to see him actually get locked up for some shit that I believe he
yeah.
did.
And that's all that I'm saying. And some people don't get it. It's not no victim shaming shit. The shit is what the hell it is. You
It
understand what I'm saying?
is.
Nobody like this nigga. The nigga will always be a piece. Well, not always, because like I said, some people, if you allow them the chance to change, they will change. You understand what I'm saying? But then sometimes you create super monsters when there's no hope or no glimmer of maybe I can change. If I'm gonna die here, what the fuck I gotta change?
Right.
I might as well make it even worse. You know what I'm saying? Like I might as well get real crazy with it because what a lot of people miss in this piece in the Bible that are missing, Jesus unalived somebody at 5 years old. Not by like physically doing it, but in one of the passages, like what's that called the original Bible before they took all the pieces out. However, was he
The
basically told
scriptures.
the little boy bumped him or something, and he said, "You shall move no more. You're dead," or some shit. You understand? And the boy supposedly dropped dead. You understand? So that's Jesus as a kid. So if Nature Boy think he Jesus, no, I don't. We're gonna have a way worse problem where people gonna be like, damn, we should just left it alone. You know what I'm saying? Like that nigga Bite said niggas go suicide missions for people. It's going to be a dangerous time. And I hope nobody get hurt. It's just like what's going on now with Juju and Jackson, them people over there with them tents. They going over to people's houses with ski masks on, giving letters and shit.
Girl.
Dusty not supposed
Girl.
to tell niggas to do no dumb shit like that. Like you understand? So these niggas is really to wild out. You letting people know or giving them the impression we dangerous. We'll hurt you.
I can't. Oh my God. Oh my God. The fact I couldn't have pitched. Could you picture a motherfucker, somebody showing up to your door with a ski mask on?
No, 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 no. Cause I know, you know what I'm saying, like from the life that I come from, you coming, you know what I'm saying, like I'm gonna have to transgress because you coming for some bullshit. You not coming to deliver no packages. You not coming up with a cake. You get what I'm saying? So that goes to show where
Right.
this is set up now. How the mind say has changed. And in a lot of this religious stuff, people think that religion is peace. Religion is war and peace. Religion helps you find the peace in yourself, but also in the Bible and a lot of these books, it's also said that you need a certain amount of dysfunction, you know what I'm saying, or destruction to get what you're trying to obtain, which is the peace. Peace is not just easy. So if they start taking that mindset of that, instead of how before just play around and go play in a fake tree, you understand? We're gonna have a problem. They're gonna be on some militant shit, and it's gonna be scary, and it's gonna be like, damn, we could have just left well enough alone. We could have just left shit alone.
Yeah. And they should. At this point, they really should. They really fucking should. Like, this is, oh Lord, this was not on my bingo card.
It wasn't.
Not showing up to people's houses and ski masks and shit flowing down the river.
Right. And I remember when I was talking to you last night, I was like, yo, we know that they a little slow, but let's be for real. You know what I'm saying? I believe Fufu know how to spell. You understand? Or at least know how to spell check, even though she want to play around and act like she ain't on Grammarly or whatever and stuff when you putting these dissertations together. But she know how to spell if you're doing all of that, right? Now because I didn't know when we did the live yesterday until when we was on the live when you said it, that they even went over there with ski masks and they handed the letter to somebody. I didn't know that part. You understand? So now when I hear the deceased part in that letter, it was funny. Before I was like, these stupid people can't spell the. Maybe that was on purpose.
I think so. I think it was.
Because you can't really say that you get what I'm saying? They be trying to like low key threaten people. You know what I'm saying? So that if the police or whoever, you can't say it's a threat because technically it's not a threat. But if you come in with a ski mask and a letter saying deceased on it, whatever the letter was for, the fact of the matter is the ski mask and the word deceased together, you trying to scare them people, and them people, you get what I'm saying? Those people is not like that, so that's scary. You think them people see a bunch of young brown people every day with ski masks and shit in their neighborhood? No.
Too much.
Let me
Too
play
fucking much.
this out, and then we could get roasting but gag and just get into it, because you know people is there's 19 people here but ain't nobody typing or whatever, or maybe my thing stopped, I don't know, nobody's typing, so that just means people is just watching and probably in their little fifis because they don't understand, they can't process anything or play the devil's advocate outside the box of shit. 3 people left, so yeah, that's probably what the fuck it was doing. When I start talking that real shit, motherfuckers, they leave. You get what I'm saying? So they feel offended. So there we go. Here we go. Let's finish playing it. And the people that need to go, they just need to go. Like, hold on.
Bring Eligio Bishop down. It's been black folks, his own people.
Yeah.
That's what's so sad. Absolutely. You know, just the mentality of most of the black people.
And you know, that's what Chief came to heal. He came to heal that. And with him having such a big light, he showed everybody that was around him their shadows. He became a mirror to show people all the things that was lying dormant, all the darkness. When you come on your spiritual journey, yes, it's beautiful, but all your shit, all your demons, all your shadows gonna start coming up. And because we so used to running from that, it's easier to point the finger and say this person is doing this and this is toxic and this is this. No, I mean, spiritual journey is a detoxing process. Your toxins gonna come up, and Chief has been a catalyst for that. Yeah, because he represents the truth. That's why you said these people leave and they still in nature and do, because he's speaking the truth. Exactly. Right. He's the modern day Messiah with the message of the Christ consciousness. I am God. And he broke it down clearly. He broke it down so clear. So clear. And that's why this is happening.
Exactly. We're supposed to remain ignorant. They know that there's strength in our numbers.
Yeah.
You know, there's strength.
But they don't realize they just gave him a whole bunch of new numbers where he at.
Absolutely. And I'm going to say,
how many black men go in and out every year?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So the more
why
go
these
in,
people
the more
get in
he
them
teach,
false
the more come
hopes?
out.
That's what I'm saying. How they gonna get the knowledge in a prison?
Set him up for a bigger comeback at the end of the day.
How they gonna get the knowledge if that's in a prison? They need the knowledge the most.
Yeah.
How they gonna get it?
That's our lost. Those are the ones that are condemned, the hopeless. They don't have no hope. And then Chief comes with all of that light, and he casts out all of that darkness that they have, and now they are able to see Caesar with the green shit.
Waking up, waking them up. Because that's the real world.
That's the real niggas in there.
That's the real world. See, everybody out here in the cars going to the job, that's the fabricated, false white supremacy fantasy that they try.
It's pause, Cola.
Thank you. I be forgetting the mute is on this one. This is the part that we can't let go over our heads, right? When we were just talking about being able to get in people's brains and jail and all that stuff, right?
Right.
If we could take everything, we're gonna take everything. When Dusty Nuts got locked up, right? Because even I said it, you said it, the other people said it, that he talked himself, like he basically made it his reality. Because remember when he kept saying, "I want to be in jail with the real niggas. I want to be." So we all was like, "Yeah, now he got what he want. You in jail with the real niggas, right?" And also, but what also did he say? That if he ever got a chance in jail, he would wake people up, and then all the real niggas would come out here, and we not safe.
He said that he felt like that was his mission, was to go into prison and teach. That's what he said.
You understand? So if everything is going how it's going, and it's gonna fuck around and not be in a good decision for us nice tax-paying people. And I'm talking some real shit. You don't. Let me continue. I just had to hit that part right there because if we talking jail into fruition, this nigga's talking fucking radicals into fruition.
But wait a minute. Shout out to O'Shawn. Thank you for sticking
son.
around and thank you for listening and participating in the chat. We appreciate you. I know it's more of y'all in here, so hit the chat up. Let us know y'all in the room. Even if this your first time hearing about Nature Boy and you don't know nothing about it or whatever. Even if you disagree with what we saying, that's
Say
fine. That
something.
makes it.
That's cool. Just be
Yeah, that
respectful.
yeah, listen, you don't have to agree with everything we saying. That makes for a boring conversation.
It sure
You
does.
disagree, tell us why you disagree. Better yet, hit the link and come up on the stream yard and tell us, you know what I mean?
You can come up, people, as all opinions are okay. Like, you understand? Like, if you don't
Thank you.
jack what I'm talking about, I ain't upset about it. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, but sometimes I like to hear where people perspective come from, and that just is what it is. As long as everybody can have a conversation, then that's what we can do. You know what I'm saying? Don't come up here on no radical ass whatever and stuff because you can kick the fuck right out. Like, like
No. Be
we're cool and
respectful.
calm
We go be respectful and just come and engage in the conversation. Because maybe you have seen something that we unfortunately missed. Maybe you got a different twist. Shit, maybe you've been in prison and beat the charge or whatever. Or you've had a cousin in the system for the same charge and they beat it. I don't
how
know
long this nigga been
everything.
locked up now? Again, like as far as it's actually locked up, because I was waiting to hear somebody whip the nigga ass. I haven't heard that.
No.
That's crazy, right? That should
No, he
say
done
something
been.
to people. Because
Yeah,
people
he
that
done
are
been in
breaking,
prison 4 months.
yeah, nobody, and he's not in. Is he in protective custody? No, he's in regular. What's his thing? Because if he's not in protective custody, then we got a problem on our hands with people coming home. I'm not trying to be funny, because most people that when you get locked up for great, if they believe that you did, you have a hard time. People end up unaliving themselves. That's how hard the time be for a rapist in jail.
Yeah. And people who touch kids.
Right? Yes, and people who touch kids. So I need people to get in and do their homework, and I need to know because like I said and Delva said before, like we talk about this shit, but we're not really invested. And some people are. So I'm not that invested that I'm not spending none of my coinzilla to figure nothing out with this nigga.
No. No.
I bring to you what comes to me for the free. I'm not doing any of that. I'm not doing any of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but I would think by now we would have got a story like, H Boy got stabbed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not wishing it on nobody. I'm just saying, we've been there long enough as a rapist that where is it?
Honestly, I didn't even think Dakota lasts this long. I thought they were all, sorry about my noise, y'all, participated in the Kool-Aid by now. All of them. I did.
I don't know, girl. But we about
I
to
didn't
see.
see them lasting. I didn't see them lasting. When they cut,
I
before they
did.
even cut off their hair, I just
I
thought it
really
would.
did.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
But that speaks volumes, though, to how dedicated to fuck shit this nigga got people to be. I'm telling you, if he told them to that's like with the, like I said, we joke about that Manson shit, but that's real life shit.
Yeah,
The Manson people killed them people because of what they believed in, even though what they was believing in was bullshit. The leader, they believed that much in Manson that they said, okay, we ready to risk it all. Fuck it. Let's put their blood on the wall. Let's get crazy with it.
it was very much real to them.
Right.
I sat up there and watched some the Kool-Aid Man special or whatever, and them people, them Jonestown people, was in it for real, for real.
And then this is the thing where if you situate it, that's like because Jonestown is like it's so spooky, like to watch that, like the document is spooky as fuck because you see all
Mm-hmm.
of those bodies, but when people really was waking up, it was too late to wake up by the time they woke up. And what happened? The violence ensued. You
Yes.
understand? So just because we ain't seen no violence, don't mean that there can't like violence can't happen with none of these new people. We got to know who these new people are. This is a whole different thing going on. It's a powder keg that we all cracking jokes and we laughing about that something traumatic is really gonna happen. Like this shit is not over. Something fucked up is going to happen to somebody that don't deserve it.
Yeah. Y'all think the situation with Mama Deal was fucked up. Y'all
Right.
gonna be real mad if they desperate for a place to stay or need a vehicle and take somebody's car and they small child in the back seat, or they
Yeah.
running up in people's houses and somebody get unalive because they stupid.
Right. That's like with Rashad Jamal. Them people, his followers, unalived a couple that was trying to help them. But mind you, they set it up. You get what I'm saying? As if they needed help, attire some bullshit, and they unalived them and stole their shit. Who saw that coming?
Mm-mm.
Nobody. Because that's not the teachings that these people be portraying. It's peace, love, and hair grease. But it's not. Stop sleeping on people or whatever and stuff and then and aggravating situations. You know what I'm saying? I hope them people get out their community or whatever. You get what I'm saying? But we don't know who these new people are coming because you gotta be a different type of crazy to even want to be a part of anything carbonation after what took place.
Yeah.
You gotta be a different type of crazy to listen to a Jax or a Juju.
And mind you, these people are not like the first or second round of carbonation. The first or second round of carbonation saw trees and
They really was love, peace, and
waterfalls.
happiness. They was had a good funky time and seen the sunset, the most beautiful sceneries and shit. These niggas is eating trash.
Right.
So that should
They
tell
got
you how dedicated these motherfuckers are. Like, yes, the other ones was starving, but they had good shit to see. These motherfuckers is stinking and funking and sloshing around and shit. And okay with it.
and
Savage
happy
shit.
about it.
Right, and cool in the gang about it. Ain't mad about it, ain't trying to fix it.
That
Nothing.
tickles me. I'm sorry. That sounds like something my mom would say. Okay. But that tickled me.
No, but you know what I'm saying? People not looking at that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be real dedicated to living shit.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
don't think this person to unalive you and they self in the name of Baba Jesus? Them motherfuckers gotta be scared. I don't want to ever go to DeKalb County if they motherfuckers is there. Them niggas is crazy. That shit water eating their brain too. Yeah.
No electricity in the house.
Hot as fuck. Cause I'm hot up here in New York. Can you imagine the stench with that heat and humidity? Like,
I've had this same problem that they're having. My shit cracked. My septic tank fucked up. It took what 4 days. Baby, we did not stay in this house. We went to a hotel. I
see
can't
what I'm saying?
imagine.
See what I'm saying? And they in tents amongst the shit,
Mm-mm.
sleeping in it, walking in it.
Mm-mm. Oh yeah, and I did hear from a secret squirrel that the city shut the water off in that house, so there is no water, no electricity, no nothing.
See what I'm saying? The motherfuckers is animals. The niggas is because I could never. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like I could survive in some shit, but it's like I could not. I am not that
But it's
down
not
for
gonna be my choice. It's
right.
not gonna be my choice to live without the basic essentials. That's not gonna be my choice. I'm not gonna put my children through it. I don't want to be hot and stank.
They over there drawing on the walls, giving downloads and shit. And the funk ain't doing nothing to them. They just like we gotta deliver this message. This is not gonna deter us. That ain't scary to y'all. That ain't scary to y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Terrifying, bitch. Terrifying.
And the main one, not trying to be funny, like I'll be cracking jokes on Juju and whatever stuff. Juju look like a crash out. You understand what I'm saying? Like Juju look like a type of person that if they told him to go and slice somebody, whatever, he would do it.
Yeah.
He's invested.
Yeah. No, no, yeah.
No questions, no nothing. No, can we do it this way? It's gonna be yes. Okay, we doing it. I'm going to heaven because Jesus said so. Yeah,
And Zoka gonna be right behind him. You know,
that's a fact.
it's a movie came out a few years ago called The Strangers or something like that. And these people came and knocked on this young couple door and they act like their car was towed up or something like that or whatever. And then they end up breaking into the house with masks on and tortured the
Yeah, that
couple
sounds
and
like
end up killing them and then drove off in the sunset. They ain't found out who these jokers was yet. That's the kind of shit that I feel like Zoka and Juju will be on.
yes, because they so fried and their brain is so fried and crunched up. Yeah,
Like
yeah,
he ain't getting out. We go be locked up with him.
exactly. And whoever they talking to, they got the same crunched up ass brain too. That's like Aja. Like, girl, you like listen, I don't trust you neither. You crunched up to be worried about some goddamn juju to even like juju. I'm not saying not be conscious if that's what you're into, you know what I'm saying? But juju,
Yeah, but you could do better, sis.
a
With your
million
eyes closed.
a million times better. But that's your daddy or whatever. Let me play it, see, because I'm gonna play some more, but it's really just giving what the hell people been talking about since last year or whatever.
Yeah.
Trying to get y'all, keep y'all in.
Yeah, that's that 3D girl.
Exactly. And that's another that really angered me is the fact that any prisoner that goes into the system, you're able to go onto a website, you're able to find out which facility they're in, there's the prison number, you're able to write them, correspond with them, and visit them. She says nowhere to be found.
Right.
You know, so now we're going to hide them, and we're going to try to hide them away from society.
Mm-hmm.
But
We waking up.
Wherever he is, he's with society.
Exactly.
This system is falling.
Because he's caged, his knowledge is still with him.
Yeah, this reality is crumbling.
It's crumbling.
You already could see it. Terrence Howard, he just made a message like he said, I'm coming to bring a truth. Just like the message comes from Chief. It's the same thing. He said, I've come to bring this message and it is going to probably cost me my life.
Yep.
They know that once these people start waking up and spreading this truth, that they have a problem.
The system is going to crumble.
They are breaking down the fabric of reality. The mathematics themselves don't make no sense.
It don't make no sense.
The things that they are doing are going against nature.
They are deceiving.
Baby, I'm laughing my ass off.
Hey Bertha, how you been, Booski? Now this stopped here because something was happening with their Wi-Fi, some shit or whatever and stuff. So it's gonna play again. But like, listen,
they are breaking down the fabric of reality.
We had that person who was willing to sacrifice this man for the white man, and that's exactly what happened.
I need them to stop with this.
But the tables are going to turn.
Nobody can tell me that she left out of that house to get into an Uber, Lyft, cab, or whatever. And she was so frightened of this man that she then turned back around and went back into the house and made love with
Through
him.
all of us telling her to take your ass back downstairs and say, "Oh, bitch, you just jealous."
She was trying to go past us and say, "I'm going upstairs." Say, "Bye, bye," but you said, "No, bitch, go."
No. If you scared, one, you're not gonna leave your Uber outside with your bag. Outside. We looking at the door like, is that bitch bag outside? Like just outside? You come on, false imprisonment. How?
Exactly. That's why she said Baba G would never treat me like this, because we was telling her to go.
See, and this is I'm talking about. Like, we heard this all. Congratulations, Bertha. Congratulations. Yeah, they just keep regurgitating the same shit over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if we heard this, we seen this, some of us agree with this. Some of us we understand that. Like, what the fuck? And then you're not getting a coin for it. That's the shit that's killing me. At least
like at this point, like,
but she's getting a coin.
But find something new. Find something new. You don't went to the shade room. You don't went to some interview in Texas. You done got on them people show. Like, you don't went to basically everybody but Dr. Phil.
Right.
They said
you tapped out, sis. You still there, sis? The mic went out, sis. But yeah, they keep just regurgitating the same shit, and it's like, that's not gonna change the circumstances. Let me drop the link again real quick. That's not gonna change the circumstances of what the fuck it is. Not trying to be funny, foo-foo. You're supposed to be somebody little paralegal shit, because the time it's gonna take for y'all to even get in the pill and stuff like that, foo-foo. You might fuck around and go to law school. You could be his lawyer yourself. Those are the type of wives I want. Like, if you're not flying the plane to dig me out and help me escape, hey, Trump, if you're not getting a plane to get me the fuck out the place and shit, I don't want you. Foo-foo, you supposed to be signing up to law school so that you could represent Poppy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry. Like, he needs to just trash y'all and get other wives at this point, because y'all not really doing nothing. Sis, you hear me? Sis? What the hell is going on? Okay, that's you. Okay, let me drop this other
here?
One. Yeah, you here now. Let me see. Kick that.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. You can hear me?
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
What's going on? You can hear me? What the hell?
Can y'all hear me? What is going on? If you can hear me, I'm gonna drop out and come back.
Can you hear me now, sis? I don't know what the hell's going on. Try again, sis. Can y'all hear me, Cole, again? Because I don't see my shit moving. Hold on. I don't see my little bubble moving. I feel stupid, Cola Gang. Hold on. Can y'all hear? Can you still hear me, Bertha? Because I went out and went in. Let me see. Because my thing was unplugged. I was doing too much. Can you hear me, sis?
I can. Can you hear me?
Okay, good. Because we was having technical difficulties.
Girl, Baba husband had called and I think it kicked me off the live.
Yeah, and then I had my mic had came out the side of my thing or whatever. Thank you, Bertha. came out or whatever and stuff. Somebody doing stuff, Juju and them putting Juju on my live. Yeah.
Well, Juju, if you in the room, come up and tell us about your teeth. I mean, Chief.
Right. Now Juju hates me. That's all right, but I don't care. But
I don't care either. They'll be all right.
that nigga said you a conspirator. I was like, okay, cool. You learn how to say chief, motherfucker.
Right.
That's what you
Call
did.
me when you can flush your toilet.
Exactly. And people don't understand your feet is like the gateway to so much shit. You know, like you can introduce your body to all the wrong stuff. That's like when they want to ground. You know what I'm saying? Like I live in the city, so I can't just ground anywhere. You get what I'm saying? Like I could be absorbing poison. Those people absorbing poison right now. That's crazy.
Okay. I thought your phone was cutting up.
Oh, it's cutting up. I sound good now.
You do. I hear a little piece of an echo, but not much.
Okay, I don't know what the hell. That might be the YouTube holding on in the background. So I
Try
need
and
to.
get off the Wi-Fi.
I know, right? No, he's still in contact with them. That's what I mean. Where they not helping the situation. None. It's just like the live that you and Diva was in when Juju was like, "Oh, my chief is in. Excuse me, my teeth is in here." Why would you say some shit like that? If it was true or false, why would you say that?
Yeah.
He
Don't
has
get. I
no
know
teeth.
he. Nature Boy got a phone. He calling them every day, sitting on the child.
And I know them ladies gotta be lying because you heard when the lady was like that he's nowhere to be found. Like people can't look him up. I don't
That is a
believe
lie.
that. Yeah,
That's a
because I know
lie.
you. Yeah, because I'm like, what?
I haven't looked at it in a couple weeks, but the last time I looked, he was still at the processing center. Um, why he's still at the processing center this long, I have no idea because I've never seen that happen with anybody else. Um, and the only thing they do at the processing center is check you for anything health wise. And then they put you in your classification and they
Maybe
ship
that's
your
why
ass
he's still
off.
there, sis.
I
Cause
thought about
remember,
that.
cause remember when Malia was in the hospital, she had some shit that they couldn't even they didn't know what the hell it was. That might be why he's there because like they gotta like
Ooh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, I thought about this the other week, but then I didn't give too much else thought to it because it's always been um nobody's flat out and come out and said they had an STD other than herpes, right? Like nobody ever came back and said I got gonorrhea or crabs or nothing like that, right?
no, but what's that boy? It was something where they came from some years ago that was there that had the house in Virginia,
Kite.
and he said and he had relations with Dusty Nuts,
Okay.
so they all got that thing then.
And Serenity. But wait a minute though. Janae had that baby. We ain't heard nothing. Janae and Solar done been together. We still ain't heard nothing. Zoka and Nature Boy done been together. We ain't heard nothing. But I don't know if you paid attention to Aaron Dixon little diss track he had made recently. But he had
No, I
even
didn't. I
referenced.
listen. You can tell me
Okay, well
because I don't
he
listen
had
to him.
he even made a little reference to STDs in his little diss track.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So if they all do have something along those lines, I probably wouldn't necessarily blame them for coming out and not telling people. You
Oh,
know
of
what I'm
course not.
saying?
They should if the other people ain't got it. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't be trying to come out here and be down low with the STDs and then passing it along.
Well, to my knowledge, I don't see, and I ain't necessarily looking either. I don't see Aaron, um, trying to pillow talk nobody, nor do I see Sheba. But
Okay,
I can't speak on Janae, Solar, or anybody else.
but that's what
I
I
can't.
think. Cause maybe that's true. That's the whole super bug that they got that they created some old new bullshit.
Now, wait a minute, Bertha. Am I saying it right? Bertha? Is it Bertha or Bertha? I don't see no H. Bertha.
Berta.
And I can't see y'all. Ever since nature was been locked up, I ain't been able to get my light codes and my eyesight is weak. I need some glasses, and
Right.
I'm really trying to fight to go get them because a bitch turning 40 real soon, and I'm in my feelings about having to go get some glasses. But that's neither here or there. So if I say your name wrong, it's because I can't see, not because I can't read. Thank you very much. Before you come after me, fuck. Well, what was I about to say?
I
Um,
don't know.
oh, Shaba, came. Shaba. Am I saying his name right? You know who I'm talking about.
Shaka.
Shaka, girl. I told you I'm
I'm
deprogramming.
like Shaka.
Shock. Yes, I'm deprogramming. Shaka had came to my live shortly after Velvet had visited him, and he had said that she was trying to get with him in a zine, and that he had referenced the diseases, and she showed him paperwork where she had gonorrhea and chlamydia and those things, but he never said anything about Virginia.
Mm.
And then he said on my live that she performed fellatio on him, and
I
that
remember that.
her
Hmm.
yeah, her and Azine had relations, but he said he didn't touch it, which I don't believe. But that's what he said.
Yeah, I don't believe him either, or whatever with that. Because I think, because matter of fact, he lying because another time he told somebody that he did because Nature, Dusty Nuts pressed him about it.
I believe he did.
He pressed him
I
and he
believe
was
he did.
scared. So,
Yeah,
and that's when he told the whole thing about the zine and through like she trying to throw it off, but it was like you still had sex with his baby mother or whatever. But he might have a
he
super disease. Because think about it. Let's just be less realistic, right? How many people having all of that shit at once? Like things will merge with each other and generate other shit, right? Most people that don't have like one STD, that's the STD they'll have. Then they'll probably, if it's curable, they'll cure it. And if they're still promiscuous and doing stuff, maybe they'll catch a different one. You understand what I'm saying?
right.
But to have all of them at the same time, that could make a whole nother some other shit. I've never known or heard of anybody having all of that and they just mingling together all the diseases and whatnot. And it still takes us back to when Malia was in the hospital. The
Yeah,
infectious disease man, they had to bring him in. And he didn't even know what the fuck was going on.
no.
And then we just been on a cliffhanger from there. You get what I'm saying? And then even
I believe Malia had some type of cervical cancer because she had flipped her the phone down and people had snapshotted the medical records. And at the time, I had some people that was zooming in and clearing, like the technology is a motherfucker. Let me just tell y'all. And what they was getting from it was, it looked like some kind of prognosis of cervical cancer.
oh,
And that's why she had
I
tubes
hope not
draining.
because now I'm really scared. Like, where is Malia? Because I don't, I don't remember hearing her or anything in the background. 'Cause she's the Amen Hallelujah in the background when they be doing this stuff,
Right.
and I
I
didn't hear
think I heard Zoka. I think I heard Zoka. I ain't sure
I
though.
ain't hear Malia with that. He ain't great nobody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't hear none of that. Like, so I hope Malia is okay. Like I just wish the best for these ladies. I just want them to just wake the
Yeah,
fuck up
even if
and
y'all
go live
do hear this,
life.
yeah, we
You know
might
what I'm saying?
laugh and joke and key about the dumb shit y'all do, but it's always the best wishes and best intentions for you to go home to your children and your families. Please.
Right. Y'all still young enough. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't be like that. You know what they be reminding me of? You ever watched Orange is the New Black?
No.
Damn, that shit
I
is that
heard
shit.
of it.
That was my show. But anyway, they like on Orange is the New Black, right? They would do like these flashbacks of like different of like the female inmates, like
Mhm.
what was going on in their life to lead them up to coming into the jail, right? So there was this lady named Myrna or something like that. Like she would never speak. Like she wasn't mute, but she just would never talk, right? But when she was younger, she was in a cult, right? So she was doing all this stuff for the cult leader and everything. Like she followed him all the way until she was like, because she was an older person in the in the jail, so she came to jail fairly later in her time. But she followed him all the way for like 40 years or some shit, right? So one day they was on a mountain or something. That's how she ended up in jail. They was on a mountain. And he said, why don't you just leave? Why don't you fucking leave? You know what I'm saying? She would never leave him. Kind of like Malia, like how
Yeah.
like no matter how much fucked up shit this nigga do, she just don't go nowhere. Just like the rest of them, they just don't go nowhere. And she got upset and pushed the nigga off the cliff. And she ended up going to jail. You
Oh,
understand? That's what they be giving me, and it's like I don't want that for them. Like, girls, y'all are young enough, y'all are pretty. If y'all do have these said diseases, there are other nice young looking men with the same diseases. Y'all could commingle amongst yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Just don't bring that shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't be
the
down low with
love that you are searching for is at home with your family. The love that you are searching for in nature, boy, is in your children. The love that you are searching for, you already have. You just don't want to wake up and see it. You people are loved. Somebody does love you.
that's
Somebody
a fact.
truly loves you.
And it's not dusty nuts because if the shoe was on the other foot, young ladies, you would be sitting in jail, fucked up, without a care in the world, and he would act like that's what you're supposed to do because that's what you signed up for. So save yourself. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to be funny. Even if you feel like you that deep in love, saving yourself will help him. This shit you're doing right now is fucking you up and it's fucking him up. So save
Nature
yourself.
Boy has come to my life. He has told me out of his own mouth verbatim, I am sick of these women.
Yeah.
Actually, he
He
called
has.
y'all bitches.
Yes, he's come to your lives. He said it on his live. He said it to their face. That's why I said they give me Myrna teeth. Y'all just gonna take all this disrespect. He don't care. And then Fufu, you working the hardest. Like I gave you your flowers. That little dissertation you did, it was good. All that shit is good. It's just it's not helping because that's the shit the lawyer's supposed to be doing. But I'm just saying, if
Right.
you was a lawyer and took the time maybe to go back to school and be a lawyer, you'd be more helpful. But I think you would be a successful lawyer. But yeah, you're not a no dum dum. He just never liked you. That is too much white blood. He's made it clear he never wanted you. So why is you working so hard to try and save him? Because I'm telling y'all, even if by the grace of God, let's just say a fluke happens and he gets out next year, he's gonna treat y'all like shit again. Because he hasn't
Yeah.
really learned any lessons from any of the shit that he's done to y'all. He's not grateful for none of the shit that y'all doing. Y'all the only thing
No.
that he got. If he had other people, he wouldn't even be paying y'all no attention. I guarantee you, if people are able to contact him and some dum dums, some new dum dums with some more money than y'all come around, y'all getting kicked the fuck out. Y'all
He already talking to new women. Already. Y'all just don't know it.
exactly. And y'all about to get kicked out and look stupid and be like Myrna, and you're gonna fuck around and probably go to jail or hurt yourself because you wasted all your time. Do not waste your good years. And even though, because I'm still in my good years, I'm older, but I'm in my good years. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all bitches ain't had y'all fucked up. Y'all ain't had no good years. Y'all been over there since like late teens, early 20s and shit. That's the time that you're supposed to be enjoying yourself. Not on this fake ass spiritual shit that has led to absolutely nowhere but a shit puddle. All of this he's brought you to a shit pond. Oh, and then when Try said thank you, Try, because you jogged my memory on that. They got it. They probably do got that shit though, Velvet. Because remember too, on that paperwork, it was saying non-reactive. Non-reactive be meaning that shit is in your body, but if you taking medications and shit, it's not enough to come up on the test, but that shit is in you. It's just like with herpes and all that other shit. She came up, her thing when they was trying, remember when they was trying to prove to us that nobody had no House of Virginia, and he forced
Right.
Malia when he love bombed the fuck out of her to make her to come out of a hospital instead of getting her treatment and leave with tubes and shit in her ass or whatever. Yeah, he tried to force her. Well, not tried. He made her show us that paperwork and was showing us the non-reactive shit, not understanding reactive is just a nice way of saying positive. It's just your shit ain't fucking your body up right now. They got that shit. Now I'm not gonna say Velvet. I know for a fact Malia got that shit, and I'm sorry, being the Tweedledees and the Tweedledums, they got that shit too because y'all was doing the most with this nigga. Velvet might have just skipped it, maybe, but Malia got that shit definitely. You there, sis?
I'm here.
Cause I
I'm
forgot
here.
that, and try my sis try. She just jogged. I remember that live, and they thought they got away with something. It's just like remember the live when he thought he was doing something and went and bought the at home HIV test,
Yeah.
and then was like, "Ooh, look." But remember, when you take the at home test or whatever and stuff, it's like you got to be under certain circumstances. Like for instance, you can't eat a certain amount of time before doing it. And remember, that nigga just finished eating and went and did that shit. People be trying to trick the test like that. That's why people be wanting people to go to doctors and get the shit, because you can trick an at home test.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing. He was trying to throw everybody off. He knew exactly what he was doing.
Right. Exactly,
But
Bertha. He was eating, doing the fucking shit. So he knew it, like, oh, I just got to show these people this, and then these dumb, because he tried to go that Dr. Sabi route. You was not Dr. Sabi. It's just like with Keno, when he came there or whatever. Why would you take away a person's natural medication if we doing natural shit and this person has the house in Virginia and his natural medication has been working? That's why Keno had to leave. Cause you over here, it's just like with Mama Dia. You not healing shit. Well, okay, obviously if she came in her medicine, listen, I'm all for herbal shit. You get what I'm saying? I do herbal shit too, but it's like I still have regular medication for a backup. You understand? Just in
right,
case. Like I'm not ready to just take that because I'm not that well versed. Maybe if Dr. Sabi was alive, you understand? Maybe I'd be more comfortable because maybe I'd have had enough coins to go see him myself. You understand? Something like that. But like for me, my own stuff, like what Dusty Nuts was doing, my Google knowledge, because me and Dusty Nuts got the same herbal knowledge. We got it from Google. You get what I'm saying? No. Why would you take stuff away? You know what I'm saying? Like you purposely was trying to harm fucking people. And I wouldn't want nobody unalived on my watch. Keep your
no,
medication. If you feel the need that you need to take it, take that shit. I'm not about to do that. But with Keno, it just was extra crazy because it was no Babylonian medication that he had. Why was you taking the herbs away if that's what the fuck we here for? And Keno was gay, and Keno had relations with him. I remember a while back I did a what you call it
excuse me.
oh, your cases.
Yeah, went down the wrong pipe.
Okay, wait, then don't talk. Let's do what it do, because I hate when that happens to me. So don't talk. Just let it do. Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay. But I did like like old clips, like when I was on Bigo for a little bit, like when I would be bored or whatever, and I was doing the old clips and stuff, and I had Keno clip or whatever. Keno said that he had relationships with that man, and Keno said he had HIV. Not only that, I wouldn't put it past us enough having HIV even prior to probably even Keno. That's why think about it. If put it like this, if I had the herbs, right,
Right,
and then I'm randomly now, matter of fact, let me take that back. If I had the house in Virginia, right, I didn't care about nobody. How a lot of times some people, that's why people got to be careful because people want the same misery for other people. I'm already tapped out. You get what I'm saying? I already have something that can unalive me. It's like I can't go no higher on the STD list, right? I'm a be having sex with whoever. You get what I'm saying? Look at Dusty Nuts. Dusty Nuts been really sexually free and fucked up for years, even before carbonation was a thing. Remember when
yep,
he was making
yep.
them jokes about eating fucking STD medication like vitamins, him and his little gay stripper friends. Like you understand? Like you get what I'm
Like
saying?
Russian roulette of what you go have when you go to the clinic Friday.
Right. So look how sexually free all these people are essentially strangers. So for you to be that confident to just have sex with whoever and don't care about a test, don't care about nothing, you got some shit that you can't fix, and it ain't gonna get no more worse. You can't put HIV on top of HIV. Is you get what I'm saying? Herpes ain't gonna make it. It's not gonna make you know. He don't care. You have maxed out on what it is you can get. Because at least with herpes, you can make the flare. It doesn't go away, but you can make the flare ups go away. Like you can maintain shit. Once you got the house in Virginia, Virginia or AIDS or whatever, you have maxed out on sexual shit. So you're not really gonna care no more. Cause I'm not playing around with somebody. If I know I'm healthy, I'm not, hey, the way you want, I'm not playing around with nobody, playing like I'm Dr. Sabi or playing like I'm God
Oh,
with
wait
no
a minute, wait a
HIV.
minute. Let me stop you. I'm reminded of something I saw on the news the other day because you remind me of what I had said. I said I'm so happy. First of all, that I am confident that I am in uh a marriage that is just between two people. It ain't no side chicks, ain't no side niggas. It's us or whatever. There is a new STD, and you might have to look it up. Where
Oh God.
yes, is new, and basically it is a ringworm that you can get inside of your vagina, and you can get it inside of the hole in your penis. Look it up, people. I
Oh
saw it on the
wow.
news. I saw it on the news.
Yeah, for real. Since everybody on this, especially you younger motherfuckers, because y'all is way too sexually fluent with the shit. Yeah, y'all better go check that shit the fuck out. Yeah, I'm glad I'm fucking married too, and I'm glad my husband is scared of me. Cause you could be
Yeah,
married and still be some bullshit, but my husband is scared of me. Like you know what I'm saying? Like we went through the struggle. I don't mean
yeah.
scared of me, like you know what I'm saying. Like he know, like I'll crash out. Like you know what I'm saying. Like let me not even say that, because then people gonna think, oh, he's just worried because he's scared. No, he loves me to death, but he knows I'll get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? And God forbid you bring me some shit, I will go to jail for that. You burn me or anything like that, I will
I ain't
comfortably
gonna
sit
make
in
it.
jail. Pop has
Yeah,
people. Yeah, Pop, he has people, and he'll come see me. He'll be okay. You understand what I'm saying? Your ass though will be in the dirt. That's in that soul. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
That ringworm shit freaked me out. I thought about it. I said, because I mean, we all have had somebody that probably wasn't faithful or whatever, and I thank God I ain't got to have that testimony no more because, oof,
Amen.
you know what I'm saying?
I almost crashed out when I was younger because somebody, and I saw who I said that motherfucker looked like they got bitch looked like she got something. Even though he did like the bitch was dirty, and it made me jump to HIV or something. You get what I'm saying? Because like I'm a hypochondriac, so I always think I got
Me
something. Like
too.
this
Me too.
is
Me
what you
too.
fucking around with. I tried to off that nigga. I was like, you playing with my life, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You're playing with my life. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, I'm so happy I'm where I'm at now. I don't have them type of problems. But no, Dusty Nuts. Back to this motherfucker. He was out here. He got that shit. I don't care what nobody talking about. They gonna keep just like with even with Velvet and whoever. It's not none of our business. It's not. They don't have to tell us shit. You understand what I'm saying?
I
I'm
agree
just.
with that.
Oh, you feel exact? Thank you, sis. Because you know what I'm saying. That's what I feel. Like you don't have to explain nothing. You don't have to prove nothing. If you say you got it, then shit you ain't fucking got it. It's not my business. I don't care. I'm
Right.
gonna just be on the. You understand
And
what I'm saying?
and I hope
From
and
your
I hope what you say is true for your sake and everybody else's sake. Don't ever feel that. And I want to clarify this because they swapping now that Black Velvet is the biggest bully. I don't ever want you to feel like you have to expose your status
at
because people
all.
like us are online talking about y'all. I don't need to know your status. Please don't
Oh,
feel pressured to expose your status. Your status is your status, is your business. And I respect that boundary.
right. That I don't got shit to do with that. Ain't nothing to prove. I don't care what the fuck. I'm just on Dusty Nuts next.
That's
And
it.
like I said, with his track record or whatever, that's what his track record is giving. But even with people that have that shit, sometimes it miss people looking like not trying to be funny with Mike. I said Mike. I was about to say Michael Jackson. Sorry, King of Pop.
Yeah,
Magic Johnson.
you better know it now because you know I love Michael.
You know, like Magic Johnson, he had it and Cookie didn't have it, and then the kids didn't get it. You get what I'm saying? So it is a possibility that this thing and other people don't got it. But I'm convinced 100% that nigga has that shit. And then to imagine having all of that shit plus that could be why they holding him so long, because they have to have some type of medication. Like when you go to jail and they test you, first of all they test you as soon as you get there, type shit. Because You around other people in jail is violent. So you may have that some shit, and then you get into a fight with somebody, and blood and fluids is exchanged somehow, right?
Well, not
So
only
that
that, tattoos,
right,
them prison
you understand
tattoos, and
exactly
they can sit up there and yeah, they straight to the cows come home, but you
right.
know,
And then even for the people that work there, security. So you're not staying in nobody's jail for longer than a week without a test being had. You get what I'm saying? They're not doing that shit. You understand? So he's already been tested. So all of this, whatever he has is out or whatever and stuff. But now once they figure out that you have whatever you have, even though you're in prison, you still get medical treatment for shit. It's just like if you go to prison and you have high cholesterol, you're still gonna get high cholesterol medication. They test you. They give you a checkup basically. You understand what I'm saying? To see if you got diabetes, any fucking thing that you need medical treatment for, right?
right.
Can you imagine treating somebody that got gonorrhea, chlamydia, herpes,
The five
HIV?
sciences.
Basically, you get what I'm saying? That's a little different because, like I said, that's not something that's common. So how do you treat that? And then, like I said, how can a doctor not be able to tell Malia what the fuck is wrong with her?
Well, they had said something about something called a blue waffle. I don't know nothing about that now.
I don't either. I'm still wondering if that was like an internet prank or is that real? Because I don't even know nobody. Well, it's probably good if I don't know anybody that ever had that fucking shit.
Yeah,
But
I was thinking that. Like, I thank God that I don't know, and I don't ever want to find out.
thank you, Wavy Velvet. I can get respect. Right, she got something going on with her. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you did care enough to see. But the other people that's trying to act like, and that's the thing I think he's instilled that. What is that shit? If
I
what's
can't
that?
see your comments.
Oh
Okay, here
damn!
I am. I found it. I found it. Okay.
What's that saying, Velvet? Like when you don't pay attention, it's basically like if you don't look at something that don't exist. It's the saying they got that
Oh,
basically that's what it
ignorance
means.
is bliss or something like that.
That or oh no, out of sight, out of mind. That's
Okay.
that's what these people have been taught to give. Out of sight, out of mind. But that's not reality. You understand what I'm saying? Like if I have something and I'm pretending that I don't have it, it doesn't make it go away. So I do agree with Bertha as far as the velvet thing because to be able to put it on paper because that's another thing that he was trying to teach people to not have a paper trail. That's why
Yeah.
nobody going to the hospitals for the baby. You know, saying he don't want no paper trail and stuff because then number one, it proves you ain't got shit on Dr. Zadie, and that's your whole spiel of what you got people coming here for. And number two, that herbal shit that you talking about, you don't really know like that because who has he cured? That was the first. That wasn't that the basis Velvet of him having these people come here so they could cure shit. Because a lot of them people came there with the herbs because he said that he could cure them. Who he cured?
Nobody.
Nobody. Right. So that's why with that whole doctor shit, he don't want nobody. Oh, you don't need to go get a test because it proves you lied. That's why I said I'm scared about carbonation 2.0. I'm pretty sure y'all have seen all of this shit that we talking about. So why would you want to come and join some shit like that? Aja, like you know what I'm saying, like people be really playing with their lives. Aja, I'm pretty sure you've been watching Dusty Nuts just as long as Juju. You have been on YouTube and seen the shit that we talking about, whether you believe it or not. Like, why would you want to play with your life like that? You understand what I'm saying? Like, oh, maybe people are lying about the HIV. That's like that last girl that came to their house that they stole her ID. I remember she was on a live and everybody was trying to run in there like, yo, you better go get tested. You better go get tested. You better go get tested. And she over
Was
there
that
like,
the French fry girl? The girl that couldn't wait to go back and get some French fries? Was that her?
the dark skinned girl with the hairy arms.
Oh God, I cannot remember her
The
name.
girl's a dark skinned skinny girl that was there. That's supposed to have been another fight, whatever stuff. But you can tell she ain't really want to be there. Some of them people when he was on Bigo, it was a Bigo clout thing. Most of these people like, oh, let's meet up together and ha ha ha. You understand? Like, let's elevate our Bigo status and it be some whole.
Oh, she was a big old hoe. She talking about Leah.
Not Leah, not her. It was another one. The girl was a bigo host, but she wasn't popping. But like she was popping a little bit when she started dealing with Dusty Nuts.
Oh
What the
God, I
fuck? It was
cannot
something with
remember
an
her
A.
name.
It was something with an A, and she was real hairy. She was a pretty dark skinned girl, but she was hairy. She was
I
hairy.
can't remember it.
Um, but
I
yeah,
cannot remember it.
it's the one she got into it and she wanted to leave, and she was trying to say that they wouldn't let her leave, and something that she left her wallet or something, and when she had to bring the police to the house, basically. I gotta look on some there's
Yeah,
some
cause
videos
there
from.
be so many of them. It be kind of hard to keep up with it
She
sometimes.
was like the last. No, she was no. Was she the last?
No,
Because there
Marcellus was the last man woman.
was. Now was she before Marcella?
Even Marcellus need to go get checked though.
Not for real though. But then who knows? Maybe he don't because maybe he got some shit.
Yeah, maybe he because he didn't see move when people was contacting him and saying, "Hey," but shit. I mean, at this point, Marcellus had already swallowed everything that was the hell.
That's what
So
I'm saying. Like if you, that's like when I was like when I was single. You know what I'm
man,
saying?
god damn, I just
But
thought about something.
what?
Damn, Malia. Damn, Malia. F through all y'all ladies. You know, you
What?
got to really think low of yourself for your nigga to bring in another nigga and fuck this nigga in earshot of you for you to be able to hear the activities
Be
and
okay with
still
it.
be want to be yeah.
That's weird because I ain't that strong. I'm
That
really not.
no. I couldn't even do it if it was a real woman, let alone a man
Right.
dressed as a woman. You know, one I could see maybe one person being kinky and possibly being into it, but all y'all just sat there and listened to that. All of y'all,
Crazy.
that's
That
wild.
Now that shit really was wild. It was like that's how you could tell how far gone these chicks was. Where it's like there's no dick in the world that good. Not even just for that, just for the shit that was going on in general. It's just like, are you kidding me? Like
To
how
be
fucked
treated
up
so
are you?
bad.
Yeah, that how broken are you that this is up. That's why with Malik, not Malik, with Aya, I'll be looking at Aya like maybe to Aya at the point when he got her, this was up. Because like I said, Aya was a streetwalker with a pimp. So she might have had a gorilla pimp, you know what I'm saying? But now you had a gorilla
Right.
pimp. He didn't put you on the corner. Well, he did in Mexico. Well, you and when y'all had to do that with the little Mexican people or whatever it was. I don't know if he was trying to test you, girl, or whatever the fuck that shit was about with her and Raw and shit with that
Raw
bullshit.
was way too pretty for that shit though.
Way
Raw
too
was
pretty.
beautiful.
But she was like a model. It was like that's why I said people think it'd be like people that's ugly or people that people think people don't want that be going through this fuck shit. Look at this shit. I'm not trying to be funny. All the females are attractive. All of them that have ran through there, except for maybe Serenity. Was it Serenity? Is that the one with the teeth with Rambo?
Serenity was pretty before she
Right.
yeah. She was
She
decent,
was in
yeah.
there. She was giving Gollum. But as far as nobody I can really say out of the females. Oh, that girl was ugly. Like not one. It's they be looking horrible when they was there. That's like when he had his little boy face and was starving all of them. You know what I'm saying? But even then, it's like y'all attractive, but y'all sickly looking. And I need a sandwich.
Oh God, not Malia. I got my sandwich. I
Yeah,
got my
that was
water.
that lie.
I
I
got
got all I need.
everything I need.
I was like, whoa.
Baby, if all you need is a sandwich to be happy.
But you
Jesus.
could tell she wasn't eating too, because the way she was fucking that sandwich up.
Oh yeah.
They did that shit for show. Like they was already starving her, even with her. Like I did a live one time. Like when she left and all them demons was coming out of her, she was screaming when she broke that mirror and ran up the street. And the Terry and you know what I'm saying. The Terry was talking about she get all the dick and the Terry was upset. Like you know what I'm saying. Like that. That shit hurt my fucking soul. Like I literally was crying. I'm like, girl, like why don't you wake the fuck up? What is wrong with you? These people don't like you. None of these
Have you
people
heard the
like you.
story of when she came back though, and what was going on for her to come back? Because they were
No.
saying she went to her grandmother's house, and her grandma, I guess she was trying to explain to her grandmother that Nature Boy was God, and instead of her grandmama, I guess somewhat understanding that there had to be some form of mental illness there. Instead, she was like, "There's only one God, and if you don't agree to that, you got to get out." And basically, she kicked her out. She kicked
What?
out of the house, and that's how Malia ended up back. But had that woman had some kind of compassion of some kind, I believe
Oh
Malia would have
my
been home.
damn. But then that kind of makes sense too, because that's how I was feeling about shit, right? I'm like, maybe they ain't got no place to go. Like when we be sitting there like, leave, leave. Even though we think that there's other outlets, like you like go to a shelter, they'll probably get you a worker, help you along the way. You know what I'm saying? Like we think like that, but I'm like, damn, I thought
Anything
somebody
got to be better than this.
yeah.
Anything. I like to think that Zoka sitting in jail was better than being with Nature
That's
Boy.
what I thought, because I felt she would wake the fuck up and I wanted her to stay there longer. Because I don't think she was there long enough to get that funk off of her.
No.
I think if she probably would have been there like a good 6 months or something, it would have started the process of change of how her brain was set up, being that he was mind fucking her since 16. That's why with her and Juju, it's like they got it the worst. All of them got fucked up experiences, but with them, it's like he he entered at a time where our minds are the weakest,
Yeah.
where whatever's planted in there can grow and sit longer.
Yeah, he got them when they was weak. That's for damn sure. And he knew it. He knew it. He knew it. He wanted to
That's why I
mold
be
them into
scared
what
because
he
Zoe
wanted.
ready to do whatever.
Because that's all she knows.
Exactly. Like her poor, like her dad passed, didn't he?
I don't know. I know he was real sick, but I don't know if he passed.
But
I
yeah,
know
to leave his dad that
Aya's
well
mama
being.
passed
Oh damn.
right before the trial started because her family was reaching out to people who talk about Nature Boy and was trying to get in contact with her to tell her that her mother had passed. And she didn't leave to go to the funeral or nothing.
And that's crazy for yeah, that's yeah. That's how I know
I
he got
could,
like a hold on their fucking ass. Right? He has to be talking to them still on some. He has to have a phone in there somehow. That's why I'm saying like people think he don't got some type of connections or something. You got some type of shit because he has to still be talking to them for this shit to still be a thing. For him to able to still be able to gaslight. You get what I'm saying? To keep them under control, all of them, including Jackson Juju, and he not around. He's not talking to them. He has to be talking to them. And if he's not talking to them and they this deep in the fog, that's scary. And those is dangerous fucking people. You done slit your fucking throat. So he has to have some type of phone and correspondence and stuff. And then people don't get it. Like them down south jails is so corrupted, including Georgia, just like the shit. Georgia is corrupted just in general. You understand? COs and stuff don't be getting paid what they really supposed to be getting paid and stuff. If you have the money, they'll bring a phone. Like all that stuff, it don't matter. It's money. He in jail now, but if he has money, and clearly because these people keep calling up, it's still dummies around that's willing to give money. Let me take this down because we ain't about to watch the rest of this video. Fuck this shit. Oh shit, where my sis go? But anyway, let's take that video down because we ain't watching that. But yeah, cash rules in jail, especially if you're in a jail where the COs don't make money and they're not happy like that. A phone in jail, like you pay a CO, you could get the phone. I know in New York, I don't know about down there. It might be cheaper, not trying to be funny, but in New York, you could pay a CO like $2,000 to bring you a phone, bring whoever is locked up that you want a phone. You gotta buy the phone, of course. But you pay the CO $2,000, they'll bring the phone. Let me take this all the way down. Okay, let's get that out of here. They'll bring it in there. They'll bring you whatever the fuck you want. And that's New York. And New York is supposed to have some type of like strictness to it. So I know down south is a free fall. It's just like on Bigo. It's nothing but niggas that's in jail that's down south in jail on Bigo, posting and all type of shit. He deep in their brain, Bertha, and it's like that's why it said it's spooky because if he ever feel like giving up, he gonna make all of them give up. And we gonna next thing we gonna see with carbonation on the news is um alleged cult leader Eligio Bishop told his cult following to unalive themselves, and then they all just unalive themselves. But anybody relatively, you can get a phone unless you in like the shoe, or you know what I'm saying. The feds is a little hard. Like you gotta be like on some like phone is not hard. They don't have enough money for a lawyer. Not trying to be, but they have enough money to be able to get him a phone. That's you, sis.
That's me.
Okay, so he
Sorry.
definitely.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. I was sitting there I was rambling, and then I noticed. I said, "Oh shit, what's he doing?" Because I still had that little thing. The screen comes up for the YouTube thing. But I was like, I don't need to watch no more of that. Because like I said, all they saying is the same shit that they said, and Fufu's been saying in these videos that she.
Right. Until they come up with something new, I don't really care to hear it.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I don't even need to play the whole 14 minutes. It wasn't nothing really eventful. It's like it's wrongful persecution. You understand? Then they so dumb because even with the GoFundMe, they're like, because we got challenges in the GoFundMe. You shouldn't even say nothing about no GoFundMe. If you sending links to people like what you said, Aya, personally to whoever, you should have just kept doing that because people still gonna now that people gonna find that GoFundMe girl, and then the GoFundMe gonna have to be, and that's why I said that's where it comes to the people that we don't see that are carbonation because they probably do have it. They probably got it in some Joe Schmo's name that feels like they're helping the cause. Because I know for a fact it can't be in none of their names. Because that you get what I'm saying, that's too easy to be able to shoot it down. So it's probably somebody in West Bubblefuck, Arkansas that feels bad and they made a GoFundMe for him. Just hope that this person is not a scammer and they'll give them the money though. Not trying to be funny. Because the internet is undefeated.
Mm-mm. Oh my goodness.
What happened?
I just seen, and this off topic, but why black actors got to go marry white women? I just see Eddie Murphy married his girlfriend and she white. His first wife was beautiful. He should have stayed there.
Nah, he should have. I don't know what happened with that. I think that the transgender happened with that.
Oh, girl. Never mind. Never mind. I forgot all about that.
And that's true, Bertha. I mean, Bertha. I don't know why I be calling her Bertha too. Bertha. I know her for years. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fucking, yeah, exactly. If he ends his life, they'll go too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how deep it is. Where it's like, he got what he got, but it's like, I feel, it's like the attachment is almost like dealing with kid gloves because I don't want, like, him to decide one day that he just want to end it, right? You know what I'm saying? Because they'll end it with him.
Yeah, they will, and they got so much. Fufu, you right, you right. I would love to see Fufu get so involved in this that she fuck up and say, "I'm a separate from y'all ladies. I'm gonna go to law school," and then she get in law
Right.
school and then deprogram and like really make something of herself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. Like I would love to see that. Um, I used to go be a grandma before she go back home. I
Yeah,
don't ever see her going back home.
not going
I don't
either.
ever see Malia going back home. I think
Zoka,
that
I don't know. It takes something drastic for fucking Zoka because I thought Zoka, out of all of them, I always felt Zoka was the first person that was going to wake up, and not even wake up like when he went to jail, like before he went to jail. Zoka has changed so much. Like she was just so vibrant, and her eyes was full of life and shit. Now you know what I'm saying. Even though she did go through some traumatic ass shit, not trying to hold you, but it's just sad where it's like she can't. I don't. She probably can't even sing no more like that. Like she was talented, and that's the thing that pisses me off too. With all of them, we crack jokes. We call them stupid. We say a lot of them motherfuckers is not dumb, and a lot of them is talented. And y'all allowed a person that was dumber than y'all and had no talent make you feel like you was less than. That's crazy. All of them got some type of talent, whether it's something technology wise or artistic, and do nothing with it. That's why I don't understand where is the money.
yes,
You
ma'am.
don't have to essentially, even if you have your own business, you're still working for the white man. I hate to tell people this. You know what I'm saying? I be thinking, yes, even if you're black owned, but you're still working for the white man. Like you still gotta pay the white man taxes and stuff. There's no getting away from that unless you want to take your happy ass to Africa or someplace else. You
But
understand?
it's
But
rules everywhere. You can sit up here and
right,
yeah, the white man rules all you want to. It's rules everywhere. Just get away from him and get happy. Get
right.
happy.
But they could be making money now, sis. That's what I'm trying to say. Like they do jewelry and shit, sis. Remember? Even though Malia tried with that little dress shit, y'all tried it. I think y'all tried it for that PP loan shit when y'all bought that bullshit ass fucking sewing machine. And Malia thought she sewed like, some cuffs on her arm and thought she was doing something. But that's okay, baby. I know you got some telling you something
That
that you
was
don't know what it is.
velvet. I hate to break that to you. That was velvet.
No,
That was
Malia did it too in Puerto Rico. I can
no,
show you
I'm
the
talking about the no. I'm talking about the
oh the ear.
implementing of sewing, the getting them to be in the
Oh, to get them to
you
do
know
it. Okay, I got what you're
they
talking
get
about.
them to
Okay.
do stuff like that whole thing went down when Velvet left because before Velvet left they had the Eat Clean Cuisine page. They was trying to make
You right.
recipes.
Velvet was really not trying to be funny. And that's what people I'm gonna give Velvet flowers. Carbonation went downhill when Velvet left. All jokes aside, fuck
Big
shit was
time.
going on. But as far as the balance, like we got fuck shit going on, but we also doing shit. The balance left. It was just all fuck shit all the time.
She had them girls on the schedule. Cause you could
Yeah.
see the schedule in the background, like one person cleaning, one person cooking, one person foraging for food, another person doing this like
Wait, hold on a second.
everything.
1 second, sis. I'll be right back. I gotta do something real quick. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you are still in the room, we are active mothers. We do take a pause for the cause when our children walk into the room, in our place of wherever we're streaming from, in order to be able to attend our children. So please bear with us. But yeah, Velvet was the mastermind behind a lot of it, a lot of the content. She had the girls outside doing yoga. Um, all kinds of things. At one point in time, they were trying to make soap. Uh, just having, where they were drawing pictures. Anything besides just sucking and fucking, and it being just sex. Like they actually did things worth watching at one point in time. And when she left, it's like somebody ripped the ground from up under their feet and they just couldn't compete anymore. I think that's one of the reasons why Nature Boy is in jail too, because had Velvet been out, there would not have ever been a Natiri. Ever. Ever. There would not have been room for a Natiri. If he didn't want to do this whole polygamous thing and just kept one wife, his ass probably still would have been out. Both Zoka souls have been stolen from her. Velvet was Queen Chief. Yes, she was. I do. But my prediction of everybody leaving, I don't believe Malia will ever go. I don't believe Aya will ever go. Efru one day may get tired. But I do predict that Juju and Jax and Zoka are all gonna land themselves in some type of prison system because they won't stop. Am I still here? Okay. Y'all, I'm sorry. Can y'all hear me? Put a one in the okay, I'm still up here. One of my childhood friends, her first child is getting married, and she keeps sending me videos. She lives a few states away.
Okay,
So I'm
I'm back.
so
They kept you company. I'm back.
yes, they did. But no,
Good.
that's my prediction. Jazz, Juju, and Zoka are all gonna do something so stupid that they are gonna find themselves in prison, if not for a lifetime, at least an extended period of time, because they are the people who are most off their rockers.
They are. They are. They anybody that would sit there and think flying drones in a fucking correctional facility is okay. And even with that, I think the people probably know these motherfuckers is just that off they rocker. They like, you know what, fuck it. They gonna go do it again. We'll go catch some another go around for some other shit. Cause they just let that shit go. Which I don't
Yeah.
understand. But they just, you know what I'm saying? It's not like they didn't know who did it. Y'all knew who and where it came from, and they just said fuck it. But maybe because they knew, like, we gonna get this nigga life, fuck it. It ain't gonna matter anyway.
No, because I guess they was thinking the same thing we were all thinking. If you cut the head off the snake, the body go die.
True, 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 true.
It's just taking a whole lot longer for the body to die than we anticipated.
Yeah, the fucking body might fuck around and die and come back as a fucking killer zombie, breeding more
Yeah.
new germs.
Nature Boy is the plague.
Right.
Yeah.
No, they squatting because they probably whoever because the new people, the new assistants, because you know that these people are helping them. You get what I'm saying? The person who helped them get into there or whatever. These people are known for, you know how like when people be promoting to teach you how to be a sovereign person and how not to pay taxes and how to evade them, but not really. These are the new people that's helping them and assisting them now. This is a whole nother, I wouldn't call them a cult, but I guess everybody's a tribe now, which tribe seems to be the code word for cult, but whatever. Yeah. So they probably went there and they were squatting on purpose. That's what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the stuff, the ministry that the people that they fucking with now is on. Like the royal minister and them or whatever that be with Gaga and shit and all of them. Like they fucking around with them now type shit, right? So they probably was like, because they're not gonna pay the white man, so they figured, what was it, Velvet? Like you could squat for like 3 years or some shit before the laws changed in Georgia or wherever, just period. Like you could squat up to 3 years.
Girl, I don't know. I can't I've been hearing a lot of people um say different things about that law about squatting. You know, like some people yelling you can stay for X amount of years and then pay $7 or something like that. I can't tell you the real particulars of it because I thank God I ain't never had to be in that situation. So I don't really know the true ins and outs of it, but whatever they doing, we know it ain't right. So
That's why I think they went with it. Like we could just sit here and rightfully, you know what I'm saying? Because they always be like, intruding on other people's civility and peace. So that's what they probably thought was gonna happen, and it ain't working for them.
mm-mm. Now I think they probably could have pulled it if they would have went into like more of a rural place.
Yeah. Or even if they'd have been quiet and did as the Romans do and not make a shit pond.
That part with nobody, because that's essentially all the people care about is the fact that
Right.
it's water. Like had something been able to be fixed with that water, ain't no telling how long they would have sat in that house. And when they
Exactly.
get kicked out of this one, they go find another one.
And do the same shit.
Yeah,
It's not gonna stop. And then, like I said, now they got these people that are savvy in real estate. Cause like I said, that LLC thing, I don't think that's just some random place that they went and got that shit from. I think it's one of them unconscious ass people that they dealing with. That's their LLC that even rented it to them. I think that's their property. Probably something they don't even care about like that.
No,
And
and
they
it's a
think they're
beautiful
helping.
house.
It
You,
is. It's a beautiful neighborhood.
yeah, I love that porch.
It's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? But we shall see.
It took
We
us
shall
me with Jim on that balcony yelling, "You're on private property, nigga. This ain't your property."
see. Right. Like if you're gonna break the law, learn the law a little bit. Learn something. Know what you're talking about a little bit.
But the boldness of the news anchor, I can and I will record you, sir.
The cease and desist.
Whole thing. Go home, Roger. Go home.
Oh
Oh, they
God.
said that they are Morris nationals.
See, I told you that's those are people that be teach that sovereign shit. Is they how to be a Moor, and that's what Mr. Royal Minister is on.
Mm-mm-mm.
He has videos showing people how that squatted successfully or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Up in New York. So that's what they was trying. They meant they was squatting on purpose, thinking that they was doing something, trying to go within the statute of limitations of things, and then y'all just ain't do it right.
Child, go get your own. You can't. Nothing comes to a dreamer but a dream. Nate, and this is the thing though. When they reclassify Nature Boy, they never classify you within like an hour drive of where you committed your crime. So like if you violated Miami, they go send you all the way up to Pensacola or Jacksonville. You get what I'm saying? So
Okay.
Miami being the bottom, Pensacola and Jacksonville being the top of Florida. So wherever they send him at to serve his life sentence is not gonna be nowhere near DeKalb County.
Wow. And they better not come
Nowhere.
to Florida with that fuck shit because them Zoes are getting that ass. You gonna make a
Mm-mm.
shit pond over there in Florida, like Florida turned the hell up.
No, I really do think it's gonna be about Austin. I do. I kind of hope it
It would
is.
probably be it would be apropos though, not trying to be funny. Like it Val Austin sounds like hell for black people all those time, right? For the
Yeah,
normal folks. But he needs to probably go back in time.
yeah.
So maybe that's what he needs. He needs to pick some cotton and stuff.
And I drive through Valdosta on a regular basis because my husband has family there. So when we go to visit, we ride past it all the time. Um I anticipate riding and sticking my head out the window and being like, "Yeast infections, motherfucker."
That ain't gonna be looking up out the cotton bush like Velvet, is that
Hmm.
you?
Hmm. You thought you seen the last of me, motherfucker. Here I am.
You put money on my head. How's it feel now?
Yeah. Minus that motherfucker.
That nigga gonna wish he was your
Oh
friend.
Lord, my baby overheard that and started laughing. Oh Jesus. Hmm.
I think so too, Berta, for real. Like, we not fooled at all. That's why they not trying to be funny. They helping, but they don't care that much. Because it's like, girl, Fufu, you could be going and figuring this out in a more comfortable situation. They all carpet munching. And ain't nothing wrong with that, but that's what they've been on. They've been together because Dusty wasn't really checking for them when he was home either. He wasn't checking for Aya neither.
Mm-mm.
So they gotta get it somehow. So I think so. So trust me, we is not fooled. I do believe they've been in a relationship and
Fufu
just
said she hadn't had sex and he hadn't touched her in years.
that's why I don't know what the hell her malfunction is. Like, girl, like you working way too hard.
Oh, they got evicted today. Care to share? The link's in the chat.
Yeah, girl. Yeah, the link is in the chat. Anybody that want to come up, free panel. Just be respectful. You know what I'm saying? Free panel.
I wonder did they get a police escort?
Right. Or did they just get served some damn paperwork? Because we know they don't take instructions well.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. I got to mute my mic. The baby done came in. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold your mute, folks. I'll be back.
Okay. But yeah, Fufu goes way too hard. Y'all remember when he was yelling at her? It's that white blood. It's that white blood in you. I can't stand that white blood. And Fufu she want to be ride or die. And it's like, girl, the way it's going right now, you're gonna be dying. You need to hop up out that fucking car.
I bet you if Fufu had a white lawyer daddy, it wouldn't be
Right.
too much white blood in.
He loved that white blood then. Like, thank you, Fufu. No, I don't think he'd ever say
Mm-mm.
thank you. He'd be like, that's what you're supposed to do, bitch. That's what he
Right.
I forgot who I'm talking about. He just never said thank you, but that's what you're supposed to do, bitch. That white blood is good for something finally.
The last time he came in my live talking about them girls, they were sitting right in the room because he had them all to speak. And he said, Velvet, I'm looking for some new bitches. I'm tired of these hoes. I'm sick of them. I need some new peace. That's what he said. And they sat right there just a laughing and a giggling.
Nah, right. I don't. And that's the thing. I'm trying to, because Aya might be a whole little criminal mastermind and had everybody fooled. Like Kaiser Sosi, like that, like, because it's like, I think she was really deep in the workings of shit too, as far as after government, not as far as like the educational looking shit or whatever and stuff, but like she's like the what they call that shit, like the head mom, like the at the
The
strip
house
club, the lady
mother.
that thank you that's her. She gotta be because she the oldest, so it don't make sense. Like, come on, little kitties, stay in line, kitties. Jesus said, don't do that.
I hate it for all of them.
I do. I do. Like,
Lisa, is you still in here?
no, what's going on? Why does it send device? Hold on, let me drop the link again. Okay, there. I didn't even have to drop it again. My sis knows what's going on. There we go.
I said, what?
Oh, you scared me for a second because when I was like, there you go, and it was quiet for a second, I said, oh, they done got me. They finally.
I didn't know what was going on. Hold on, let me connect my headset again. All right.
And
Now,
that's the thing with Aya. I think Aya could whip his ass because you got to be strong to be a streetwalker. You got
oh,
to
she
fight
at
off
work.
the hoes and the other pimps.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I couldn't
You got to
imagine
fight off.
selling my cat and then I got to give somebody 10% of my cat. It's
Right.
mine.
That's like when I was younger. That's like when y'all be learning little stuff about me. Like when I was younger, like when I was like 20, I tried to like be a stripper for like a month and it just didn't work. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
No, I swear to God, that shit did not work. Like I did not have the swag. I did not. It wasn't doing. But the unfortunate thing is that a lot of pimps will put their hoes in there and stuff, right? So I remember one
Mm.
time, like, because one of the older ladies that was there, I guess she was there for years, that was trying to teach me how to like finesse being a stripper. Like she took a liking to me or whatever. She was like, okay, you ask for lap dances. Like if you on the stage and somebody keeps staring at you, you ask for lap dances. So somebody was staring at me, and I went and asked them, and then some lady snatched me. And she said, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "What?" And then she's like, "Why are you talking to him?" And I'm like, "Because he was looking at me, and I was asking about, you can't talk to him. He'll put you under pimp arrest." I said, "What the fuck is that?" So then she's like, "He can rip your stuff off and take it." I said, "I'm not a hoe. He cannot do that to me, ma'am." he'll get beat the fuck up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? Like, you understand? But they used to be trying to recruit me, sis, and I was like, what the hell do I look like? I said, if I wanted to sell my cookies,
Cola.
why would I sell my cookies and then fucking give it to this nigga? So I tried to play devil's advocate. I said, what did your pimp do for you? And he's like, yeah, he pays our rent, he gets our hair done, he gets our nails. I said, why you can't do that for yourself? I said, why
That
can't,
part.
like, what you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
but
But it didn't last. Like,
wait a minute, let's not walk past this because I'm intrigued. I wish I had the boldness to do it because the money sounds good.
it was
That's
all
all I'm
right. Like
saying.
when I say I did it 30 days, I don't really think I did it 30 days. I attempted to do it 30 days because like I wouldn't go every day. Like I didn't have like real bills like that. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it was like it started off a dare kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? And then it was like this ain't for me. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how to twerk. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't know how to do none of that stuff. So it was like just like there. And then in New
No,
York,
if
like
it's
at the
me, I'm gonna
time,
have
it
to
wasn't
strip
like
like the
vacant.
white women. I'm
Like
gonna
I
have to
wasn't
strip like the
vacant.
white women.
Like it was like a go-go bar. You get what I'm saying? So at the time that it was like in New York, if you worked someplace where there was liquor, you had to have like a top and a bottom on. So when I was working, I had like a bathing suit on. So it wasn't really that big of a deal, but it just was like you have to be of a certain lifestyle to be
Right.
successful. You get what I'm saying? And it's fun, whatever the fuck, or you look at it as a job. I was like, nah, let me get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because I
Child,
got
please. I tell my son all the time. I say, listen, graduation coming up. It's time to start working on new scholarship. I say, because I got to pay for college somewhere. So I always like to joke and say, coming to the stage, jelly roll, bitch, because I'm going to have to do something. I'm going to have to sling feet pics or something.
yeah, it wasn't a fun. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, like if maybe if it was just regular people like me in there, but you got it was pimps and hoes and shit in there. I'm like, this I can't do this. And then weird people with fetishes coming in trying to like the most fucked up thing that ever happened. I think that was the last day that I came there because that shit really tweaked my mind out. It used to be this white man that used to come in there, right? And I used to watch him come in there. And he would go to the end of the bar every time, right? And he was a creepy looking white man. Like he had like a rain jacket on and like
A
fucked up
rain
hair. Like he was
jacket.
just fucked up. It didn't, I don't know, girl. I didn't know what was going on, but he used to be tipping the girls. Like he was tipping the girls. You know what I'm saying? So I was looking at it like, oh, this is some easy shit. Like you know what I'm saying? The next time this nigga come in here, I'm gonna go at the end of the bar, right? So boom, let's have I go to the end of the bar. The nigga like he would tip and go up. He would start with a little $5 tip, but you're just talking. You get what I'm saying? So $5 every maybe couple of like minutes, like 2-3 minutes. That's not bad to just be talking to somebody, right? So I'm thinking
Right.
that's all he gonna fucking do. Because mind you, this is the end of the bar, so you can't really see everything unless you're at the end of the bar. So I didn't know I thought these bitches was just talking. So now I went to tens, the tens, the 20. I said, oh, this is again, this I ain't got to do shit. Every time this thing come in here, that's all I'm gonna do. I get to get free drink and just talk about nothing. So now the nigga, this is when it got weird, sis. The nigga was like, he said, grab my butt. So I'm just thinking like, okay, like so then he started trying to talk in a girl voice. And he's like, oh my god, that feels. I was like, this is getting weird. And then fucking he goes, he whispers, he was like, you want to make $500? And I'm like, yeah, how? You understand? He's like, I want you to have sex with me with a strap on. I was
Mm.
like, nah, I'm straight. I'm straight. I'm straight. I was good after that. I was like, that's what the fuck you get for minding other people's pockets and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, when I did that, like I was like one of the younger people that was there. You know what I'm saying? Like so it was like these bitches like life done beat them up and all type of stuff. Like I said, you know what? This is not for me. This is not for me. There's plenty of other ways that I could make the same amount of money and have my self respect and feel okay about myself. And it's no shame. I don't know anybody's a stripper. You know what I'm saying? Like a kudos to you. You gotta have a strong ass mind, especially the ones that you gotta be full on naked because I'm a germaphobe. But no.
I went to a strip club with a whole bunch of friends of mine
Hey
after a
Bucks.
regular club one time, and it freaked me out because I'm sitting there and because I'm a smoker, and the bitch walked up to me and she's like, "Have a cigarette?" And I give her a cigarette, then she buy me a drink. And I'm like, okay, I'm just here, like. just to, you know what I mean? I'm not really here for all this. I'm here because everybody else came. And that was the end of it for me because I ain't really appreciate no woman sitting up there trying to keep buying me drinks.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was about. Like, I don't know if you trying to slip something in this bitch and take my cat or what, but
You never know, and that's because people do shit like that. Like I've seen that shit. I was like, nah, I'm straight on that. Like you understand? I've seen a lot of fucked up shit, but that pimping whole shit, I was like, nigga, y'all better get the fuck out of my face with that fucking shit. I don't sell cookies, and y'all gonna get out of my face. You try that pimping whole shit over here, and you gonna get left somewhere. It's not good for the mental
okay, I'm
health.
back. I thought I had got kicked out again.
I had to go. I'm like, y'all making this shit dangerous. You know what I'm saying? You got weirdos in here with the goddamn the trench coats and shit. Want stuff up their butt? Like, no.
Now, okay, so let's swing this back to Nature Boy because you have a little bit more experience in that lifestyle than others. Imagine Nature Boy walking, supposedly a straight man, walking into the strip club, a gay strip club in the 90s, okay, talking about he's straight and all the weird shit you done seen and heard people say, and then now he's sitting up here selling pussy to try to make ends meet. And then we really go think he ain't got nothing.
And you know what's crazy, sis? And that's the thing, especially is back in New York in the 90s, even though that's before my time a little bit, but like I have cousins and aunties that's older and stuff like that. Most of the niggas that were stripping in New York was gay anyway. You understand what I'm saying? It's like how, like, when I was younger, I dated a stripper too, a male stripper, and that didn't last long either. That shit lasted less than even 30 days because they get like I have a gaydar. I don't care what nobody's saying. Like you could play as straight as you want to fucking play. I could tell people that's not straight because like I have gay uncles and shit like that. Like I knew about gay since I was like 5 years old. You understand? So I've seen the mannerisms. You get what I'm saying? Like I've seen what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? But that's what happened. I had to say to him. I remember I broke that nigga phone up. I was like, nigga, you got me fucked up. Dumb niggas be gay. And they be gay for pay, a lot of them. Most of them is either bisexual or they full out gay and they be playing in these women's faces because men and male strippers